can't go yet.
Don't let me die.
I want to live,
My only one.
there's more to do if we can only live. The clock won't stop and this is what we get.
I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death. I didn't know you well back then. I blame it on luck and fate. Your blood like wine, I want it in. Oh darling, get me drunk and make me feel it's not my fault, I'm not to blame. These ain't my sins, I broke my chains. There's more to do and I still want to live.
I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death. I feel your heart beat in my soul. to do if we can only leave? The clock won't stop and this is what we
Hey guys! How is everybody? Hello Riv. Hello Soft Calico. Hello Irene. Hello Laurel Key. Hello Ceiling Dad. Hi guys. Oh my god, 30 stream streak. Oh my god, I can't believe it actually acknowledged that you have a streak going on, Irene. I know that Meal had like I think that she's been here for every single stream, but like it was like, oh yeah, 8 stream streak. Absolute lies. Alive in some capacity. I'm proud of you, Ceiling Dad. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. And if you end up deciding to, fall asleep while we play, that is entirely, like, all the better. Because I know that some people find it easy to fall asleep while I'm streaming, and I have no problem with that. So if you consider this to be restful, it ends up saying that it always removes the rat eye shield, doesn't it? Wait, did my... Okay, it didn't freeze. Yeah, it's like, it always taking away on because Chikorita. Love you guys. Runs across the stream naked 5 times. It's what you're here for, Riv. It's for my entertainment specifically. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are here. Welcome, welcome. I have to start teaching again tomorrow, and I am dreading it. You have no idea how much I'm dreading it. Oh my god. I'm sure we're going to be talking about that plenty today. Oh. We need to finish up the monastery. Did you do all your reading? No. They don't pay me to do all that reading. Quite frankly, it's condescending that we're even remotely expected to do so. And I will go to my grave saying I'm still so pissed. Yes, with the impossible professor. Oh my god, it's so bullshit. It's so bullshit. Okay, I know this is a trap.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Do I have a good... I really don't. Do I need to take... Okay, I'm not going to be using spell slots, but am I going to at least heal anyone up? Especially if...
Every breath, a purpose.
Yeah, definitely want to take a short rest.
Rested enough. Now,
Get
forward.
that
I
down.
wish us both luck.
Oh my god, Irene, thank you so much for the gifted sub! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you so much! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, no, I'm not doing all that reading. Like, I've...
Thank you. I owe you one.
I do owe you one. Holy shit. Thank you for another gifted sub, Irene. Oh my god. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is incredibly generous. Thank you so much. I familiarize myself with the material. But like, I know that the students aren't going to be doing the reading either. It's winter, no naked people in the audience on my watch. I love you. I love you, Irene. Ooh, Korean in the chat. Hello, Burnout HR. Oh shit, someone has to dress up Lydia. I might have to do that, if no one else does. Man, I wish I spoke Korean now. That's true for like every language, though. I see a foreign language, I'm like, man, I wish I spoke that.
Light on my feet.
I'm just gonna run in.
Prime spot for an ambush.
Yeah, I know.
Grimishkas. Better be careful with any magic. Spells set them off.
The default, thank you for your Twitch subs. Oh! Yes, yes. Even so, it'd be nice to be able to, you know? A humble plea to the universe to let me understand every single language.
I'll strike you down.
You're all set to non-lethal, right? Yes. Okay, good.
Cloak and dagger. My favorite.
Two of the reloads are because of the fucking Grimishkas. Doesn't even have anything long range. Okay, we're just gonna run in then. Yep.
Come on, let's go.
Karlak, I need you to jump really far.
Go on.
At least this will be a bigger... Oh, for fuck's sake, this again. Every time! The problem is I won't be able to even use healing magic. God, okay. This is fine. Yeah, 2 of the reloads are because of this fucking fight, because we couldn't stand to have the I mean, I can't, particularly. Can't stand the Grimishkas getting hurt. That is a personal problem. I won't blame anyone else for that. That's just me. Although everyone else agreed, so, you know, I'm not alone in that. She hasn't gotten the chance to rage yet. Andrika, hello! Keeping the cats alive. Knocking them out. Hopefully this time they won't TPK us. Oh, God damn it, I used a bonus action. Motherfucker. Alright, well. I'm glad you survived work, Anvika. How are you already this hurt, Karlak? Oh my god.
Shadow.
They should be allowed to kill us? I agree with that. They're so cute. They're so cute.
Better get to work.
Does healing with, like, with potions count as magic?
Time to strike.
You're set to non-lethal, right? Yes, you are. Potions should be fine? Okay, good. Always get my fucking ass kicked. Time to find out! Hopefully it won't turn into 3 reloads because of these things. Okay, who can we... That's 1 down. Nice. Is there anyone else in easy reach? No, that's close and opposite. Alright, we're taking you down. Another cat knocked out. Actually, come around here. Now we're all crowded around the same area again! This is the worst! Okay, whom can we knock out? You, no. This is gonna provoke an op attack. You, maybe? I mean, we definitely won't do enough damage for that, but... Hang in there, Karlak. Hang in there, Karlak! I need you to hang in there, Karlak! Which one is this one? This one. She's hanging all right. Yeah, yeah. On by a thread, maybe. What else can we take down with relative ease? How much damage are you gonna do? It's not gonna be enough to take you out. Okay, keep doing that. I'm gonna take a rest after this, I think. Can't reach. Ugh. Wish I could hit you. Where are you? No. Which other one is hurt? It's this one and the one... No? Where's the other one that's hurt? Oh no, that's Karlak. I see. Never mind.
I am fury. I am death.
Well, I hope so. At least so that we can survive this encounter. But really, right now we want you to be the knockout person. How can you go again? You can... She can't hit 3 times. I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but... Did she hit 3 times? She did. 1, 2, 3. How did that happen? Did she crit? Oh, maybe. Does it say if you crit 16, 16? I mean, she did the same amount of damage each time. It doesn't say she crit. Huh. Oh wait, no, it's because if you have battle the Great Weapon Master, if you kill someone, or in this case I guess knock someone out, then you can go again. That's what it is. Figured out the mystery. Oh my god, okay, wait, no, she can go again actually. How? Is it can't be that powerful. But apparently it is. I guess we got Action Surge Part 2? It feels very powerful.
Smell blood.
Like, I'm not gonna complain, but... It's okay. We got him. We got him. I need to take a long rest after this because of fucking Karlak. So we don't have any more short. So yeah, okay. Now, we've knocked them out. I don't feel fully comfortable with that. They're knocked out. Why can we loot them for their tails? That feels wrong. That feels wrong. I'll let chat decide on if we do that or not. I'm just saying. It feels wrong. Right? Thank you guys. I'm glad I'm not the only one who's like, something feels off here. This doesn't seem correct. How can we loot them for their... That's mildly horrifying, right? It's not like they're under anesthesia here and we could just chop off, no problem. No! Unrealistic. Weird.
Always room for more.
Why can we do that? Why is that a thing we can do? Like, I respect the hustle, right? Oh, okay. You don't want to kill anybody. We can respect that, sure. That's all fine and good and all, but, I understand. Okay, if someone doesn't want to do a no-kill run, they should still be able to get the ingredients and shit. But in this case, maybe they shouldn't. I feel like we shouldn't be able to detail the cats. Maybe that's just me.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. When I can crack that open.
Maybe that's just me. Shadowheart, I need you to be a little closer. Or we're gonna be great at this. Seriously, come closer. The Parables of Dawn Master Vasaid. An epic-looking tome that opens with an illustrated panel of Dawn Master Vasaid riding into battle against an army of Sharn clerics. In his raised hand, his trusted battle axe, its sharp edge glinting in Lathander's light. I do agree, though, Riv, that if you're playing, like, a Lathander cleric, you should be able to comment on so much of this. There should be so many comments that you should be able to make. And quite frankly, it's weird that you can't. Right? Yes! It is an oversight! I think so, at least. This missal commemorates the founding of Rosymorn Monastery. For my sins, it only just occurred to me that I lacked in my record-keeping of late. But then again, we have been busy. In our fray with the Sharn thieves, we retrieved the blood, but one of the heretics sinned most heinously. They struck the amber, encasing his blood with a maul of pure void, damaging the most holy relic. As if knowing of this blasphemy, the exposed blood shone with an unbreakable radiance, reducing the Sharan horde to dust for us to sift from this now holy ground. The relic became far too unstable to carry back to Hap. Thus we fashioned a simple chapel around ourselves. Yeah, very simple. Around ourselves here, and have encased the blood within steel. To be wielded as most righteous cudgel against those who sit in shadows. To keep it from the lustful sacrilege of thievery, I can talk. Our simple chapel will become a great monastery. Okay, it did become that. And the blood shall be secreted, interesting wording, away with a great many more wiles than it was before. I find it hard to fathom that we left such an artifact in such an obvious open space to begin with. Alas, his light singes away the mistakes of the past, leading to a more fortuitous dawn indeed. Clerics of Lathander. I can't read suddenly. I don't know. Exactly. That's what happened. Like, there's so many signs, yet all of them ignored. Why? Why? It's bullshit is what it is. I need you guys to make a decision about the Grimishka tales. Do we take them?
Here we go.
I think it's secreted, not secreted. Is it? Really? Hang on, I have to look this up. Like, secreted. Oh, interesting. Are there two different definitions, like different pronunciations then, depending on which word you're using?
Secrete. Secret.
Both pronunciations, apparently. It's both. So, both of them apply to specifically to the word to secret away. That both of the ones pronunciations are apparently accurate. So, do with that what you will. A dust-covered tome of complaints to the Dawnmaster. Excuse me, man. Trying to brush away all of the fucking cat hair. It's contextual which one you use. But like specifically, it said that spelling was specifically for the use of the word to secret away. So both of the pronunciations were for that. Languages are a lie. A dust-covered tome of complaints. The Dawnmaster. Who allowed a pilgrim to pay for wine with a cat? And what sort of cat even is it? One of my novices told me they saw it grow to the size of a humongous hound. That was moments before it attacked. The poor novice didn't stop trembling for a 10-day. Please, I beg of you, can we just accept gold for goods like ordinary folk? And for God's sakes, call on someone to get rid of this nasty animal. English is just a dumb language. That is also true. It is if you're kind, you're going to call it the melting pot of languages. If not, you're going to call it the bastard child of all of the languages. I feel there's worse things that you could say, though. Like, this is very kind of me to phrase it that way. There's so much worse that can be said about English. Now, it's not German, but few things are quite that profound in terms of crimes. I prefer gross amalgamation, ain't that the fucking truth? English is weird, man. Getting very fancy. Is there anything here? Mehmet Greens, hello! Welcome, welcome! I'm so glad you're here! I'm so glad you made it. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm just gonna default to not taking the tails. Because it feels inhumane. Because you guys haven't made a decision, so I'm just gonna go with that. I really am dreading tomorrow. I really am. There's rumors of a good Yankee sighting in the region. The Dawn Master's inner circle think we don't know, but it's all anyone can talk about. What do they want? Can they be after the blood itself? How would they even have found out about it? Personally, I'm excited. If there really is a good Yankee attack, there's a chance they'll fire the lance. To see the light of Lathander himself launched forth from Rosieborn's roof, that would be something to write home about. Brother Welland claims he saw it once, and it was so bright it nearly made him blind. Luckily, he says it's quite hard to fire, but once we do, those Yankee won't know what hit them. Well, didn't quite work out that way, but whoops, I guess, is the answer to that. Oh no, who could have expected this? I think we've been here before, actually. We didn't empty out all the crates, so how did that even happen? Was this when we nearly died? Somewhere here is supposed to be a rusty warhammer. The problem is I don't know where. Now, are we going to be stubborn about looking for it everywhere? No? Because I think that would get boring. But, like, if it was just me and me playing here, I would be. I would be that stubborn. Was it a battle axe that the other one had? Battle axe. Ceremonial warhammer. Okay, we have both of those. I'm still upset that it's not the rusty ones, but that's fine. Is this correct? Nope. Well, we're taking a long rest anyway. It's gonna be the other one. There was a 50% chance. There we go. Now, I don't want this right away, so we're going to take a long rest now. And then we can pick it up. Plus, I think someone needs to meet up with Lae'zel anyway. Apparently, we can have both of these. Alright, well, never mind then. Does anyone want to talk? I know who will want to talk. You got it, Riv. God. Oh, to be all tucked in, comfy in bed. Didn't take. Okay. Always have to check. Or not? Is it not until we try to leave the region? That might be true. If so, I'm going to be really pissed if we pick that up and then we try to leave the region and we get that cutscene, it forces us to take a long rest. So we're not going to do that. That would really piss me off. So here's what we're going to do instead. We're going to go to the Trialta Crags. Like, if I wasn't playing this for the, like, if I was playing this for the first time, this would piss me the fuck off. I'd be like, wow, I got this neat boon that they no longer allow to happen every single morning, which is upsetting, but I forgot how cute the Alborn is. Aren't they so cute? They're so cute. I need to add... No, I don't need to add buffs, because we're about to long rest again anyway. They are so cute, though. I love the owlbear. How do I miss so much shit? I try to be so thorough, and yet, so much is missed. It was because we got into combat around here. It was, wasn't it? This combat specifically. And then we got distracted. The music here is lovely. It really is. Oh, speaking of, since we were listening to,
We've had some close calls already. There could be even tougher days ahead.
Go on.
Cheer up. It might be all downhill from here.
Meaning things will start becoming easier for us? Or our situation will deteriorate
The latter.
from here?
Exactly.
I hate the fight with the Death Shepherds and Ghouls, right? Because it really is just like, it's one of those dolls that just stands up again. I just get distracted. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the song that was playing. While we were waiting to start the game. Steh auf, Männchen. Those are the ones. Yep, here it is. This would piss me off so bad if I didn't know better, but I do know better. Ah, what a wake-up call.
Supreme Kithrak.
Oh god, why the helmet? It's turned off! Why is she in armor?
To kill you, Lae'zel. I've come to aid you.
Everyone else is in their cute PJs. Not the lace helmet.
Skakek Kier Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Why is she the only one in armor here? Everyone else is in their adorable little Pasheen PJs. Why is Lae'zel in full plate? And the helmet? The Lae'zel helmet? You don't sleep in your armor? I mean, no, none of the rest of the party does. I feel like if I had armor, I might end up sleeping in it because I wouldn't, want to have to go to the trouble of taking it off and putting it on again. And you have Scalet's ass behavior, and it just voting is live. This is very much the illusion of choice, but yeah, she geared up for this cutscene. She clearly did. All right, Lae'zel, you take the lead. Emil, hello.
Speak. My ear is yours.
I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlaakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlaakith's demise.
Poking out of her armor.
Skaketh. I should run you through for suggesting it.
So Mehmet, that actually happens multiple times with the slight of the slight PJ peeking through. Immediately closes the tab on accident. Well done. Yeah, sometimes it happens. In other instances too, like you can actually see it other times when they're wearing armor. It's one reason why we never wear armor. It's because the Pusheen pasties, exactly. That's what it looks like. It looks like they're just peeking through. Voting is live. We've got options. Are you talking about the person inside? Do you know who that is? What are you asking of us, boss? You must be either a fool or a hero to work against your own queen, or I'm not giving you the astral prism if that's what you're wanting. No, I love a good three-way tie, chef's kiss. There we go. 50%, let's go. You must be either a fool or a hero to work against your own queen. Gith fashion indeed.
A fool stumbles without cause. A hero serves a cause without question. I am neither. Clear of heart, clear of mind, and bound by no master. Now, you must listen. The Prism's tenant can put an end to Vlaakith's tyranny. They must be let loose. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the Prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the Prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlaakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, just still Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel. Every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith-Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness. You flood me with this heresy.
Giant sword.
I will hear no more of it.
He studied wordsmith. Yeah. In a tap room, you say. Yeah, it's I love how he's like, yeah, I'm ready to make a deal with a devil. we're good to go. I love Lae'zel. Like she's clutching a plushie, right? Just yeah. To be fair, this would be my girl in the Cosmere TP RPG. She'd just immediately be like, okay, weapon. But she'd only be using one arm for it because she can only use one arm. Emotional support sword, exactly. It's what we all turn to. We all know it. This is like that. I don't know. I think someone did turn that into a meme where it's yes, me, my boyfriend and his gigantic father sword. That comic, right? The one, but it's usually it's with the plushie, but in this case it's Hansri and the sword. Voting is live. We've got who is the person inside the prism. He speaks true of the Zaithis. You need to trust him. What do we want? What do you want to do, Lae'zel? I have your back. Vlaakith led you astray. I believe him, and so should you. Or kill him. What do you want to do, Lae'zel? I have your back. Going once, going twice. Look at that. Everyone approves.
I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles. Yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in
The whole
Baldur's
of your
Gate.
life.
Do not make me regret it.
In that sense, too, Hans is the whole of Henry's life. I say things.
Lae'zel, I see Talakma Gear in you, sister in freedom.
Look how he translates for us.
Together we will be our people's light.
Like he could just leave it at that
Take
because
this.
she'd understand him.
It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away.
Isabel's still so
I should
young,
go.
but so wise and brave. She
Vlaakith's
is.
gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
Sometimes he does look a little bit like a Who. Like the Who's from Whoville. Slay? We do that. We do that. In more ways than one. Lizel's going to chat. Lizel, stop running.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
I know we accidentally broke up with you, but we need to chat.
Only in Vlaakith
Look at
may
her.
we find light.
She changed out of her armor so fast.
These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu's slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem.
That's so many protocols.
Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaakith.
That's too many.
Forsake Vlaakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaakith. She has sinned against me.
Amazing line. Lae'zel, take us back. Please, 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 please. One chance. Voting is live. She has sinned against. It's such a good line. It's so fucking baller. It's so fucking baller. Okay, we seem to be torn between Voss called Blacketh the Tyrant. Does this mean you agree? Or who is the one in the prison? I think we might actually be able to ask all of these, so we're just gonna go. Well, okay, no, they're not actually all gonna be possible for us to ask, so. Because I do see the bottom one. We clearly will not be able to say that later. Alright, someone who hasn't voted yet in game, pick something in chat. Someone who's on mobile. Or just someone who wants to, secretly sneak in their vote and tell me, like, hey, I definitely didn't. There we go. Who's the one in the prism? Thank you.
I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole.
Well,
but the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism.
both of those things
Voss
can be
believes
true.
they are the seed of Vlaakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right.
Alright, now we can ask the other one. Voss called Blacketh the Tyrant. Does this mean you agree?
I'd never thought Vlaakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlaakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Geich, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlaakith to true godhood.
No wonder they're so Gith cranky. Lae'zel, you will find the reveal so funny. So funny! Voting is live. We can leave. We can move on. We can ask questions. Been sitting on that one for like 3 years. It's incredible. It's incredible. I want you to be so fucking proud of yourself for that one. What does Ascension entail?
Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the Astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed.
Alright, voting is live. We can ask, okay, what if Voss is wrong? We can move on or leave. Alright, what if Voss is wrong? I can say V's, like a normal person.
Then, when the Kithraki come for me, and come they will, I will submit to their blades. They would feed me to their dragons, and I would deserve no better. Yes, I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Chares's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us.
What would you have us do? A hatchery with a single egg. I don't know why we're calling back to that now, but I guess we haven't talked about it before. They sell as a horse squirrely, but with dragons. Ain't that the fucking truth? How many does a clutch usually contain?
Kalir's clutch held 3 dozen eggs, more or less. Though I've learned of creches that harbored 100.
Voting is live. We've got Githyanki look quite humanoid. How did you evolve to lay eggs? Who does the laying? I'm curious about the logistics. On to other matters or leave. Alright, who does the laying?
Shukiani. Githyanki chosen by Vlaakith herself to bear young. The queen assigns when and where they must lay, and how many eggs they must bear. The Shukiani pass their eggs in the material plane. In the astral, time barely passes. It is a meticulous process, carefully timed so that the eggs hatch at once.
That sounds great, right? Leave it to someone else to do. Okay, I did see that one person chose this one, so we'll go with that one. Yankee look quite humanoid. How do you evolve to lay eggs? If I recall correctly, she's like, I hate that word, humanoid.
Humanoid.
Yeah, there it is.
How I despise the term. Githyanki are quite superior to humans. Our biology slates state that Githyanki came to lay eggs after we escaped Illithid enslavement and took to the astral plane. It's an asexual process, a favorable change by any estimation.
Yeah.
Hideous to imagine a life where I couldn't partake in the pleasures of sex without the looming threat of bearing children.
I agree with that. Not outside of fic, though.
Go on then.
It's different there. Nodding, yeah. In fic, all things are, in fic, we do things like get Hans pregnant. There we go! Nothing will save Hans cure for pregnancy. Same! Oh my god, did we ever end up going back to that one camp after the game crashed? And I couldn't bring myself to do all of that gathering again? We might have to check it again. Shame we don't get it for that long. I agree with that. Like, obviously the best camp is the one in Baldur's Gate, once you get to the tavern. But I guess I would say that the one under that one place with all of the wine is really nice. We do really need to go back there and see if we raided that place. Hans won't mind pregnancy. He can do it. I believe in him. All the singing, so much singing. Yeah, that's true. I do miss the like just ambiance. The fact that there's always the same song does drive me a bit batty. Buffs, Tam, buffs. Lots of loot though. Yep, there is so much loot. Although that is, I think, the one place where I don't just take everything, which is saying something, because I raid every other camp, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be stuck with this camp for the rest of the game, and it's pretty, so I can't bring myself to take everything, because the thing is that when I was like playing Skyrim, I would have my houses in each, the mood isn't point, exactly! So I'd have my houses in each city, and I would just take everything in there, and then I would be really sad, because it would look wrong, you know? But like, I also want the stuff. It's a careful balancing act at all times. Horrible, horrible. Oh, by the way, let me pull up a poll. As we make our way into the Shadowlands, party composition. Cell shard. We currently have an all-girls party. The first 3 people. Yeah, we only have those. Shadow Lord. The Shadow Lord of the Shadowlands. Alright, Will. I need 2 more. Shard. And 1 more. Laysel. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Karlak. You're getting swapped out for Will. Where are you at? Where are you at, my boy? There's Karlak. There he is. Laysel, sweep! I love Laysel. She's so useful.
There's a schism growing among the Githyanki people, and Laysel just took one step towards choosing a side. Sorry, but there's no room for me. Let's make this happen.
Sounds so excited. I guess we can get everyone's comments on what happened to Laysel.
What will Voss have to show for himself when we catch up with him, I wonder?
That's
His
it?
intelligence
never
may
mind.
yet prove the key to unlocking the artifact's secrets. We should ensure we follow up when we reach Baldur's Gate.
It was like... He's so yappy. I would expect more from Gale, and he provided. There's always room for you, Will. I agree with that. Voting is live. We've got some options. We can ask, is Mistra always such a demanding goddess? How are you feeling? Can't be easy facing death, or leave. Okay, let's ask about Mistra.
She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly.
Which he didn't.
And with respect for its potential to destroy.
Which he didn't have.
As well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusively to me. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me.
Right? 1 or 3? Voting is live? Okay, I'm gonna bang Mistra. Okay. Okay, Annika, I'm so glad that I am not the only 50-50. Alright, I need someone to choose. Thank you. How are you feeling about death?
Oh, you know me, ever the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positives. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. Consuming those items would only have kept the orb sated for so long. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose. It won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history.
I love Gale, he's an idiot. He is an idiot. If to Gale, I would not fumble a goddess. Right! Couldn't be me. Like, I'm gonna say this as diplomatically as possible, without getting into the weeds. Gotta keep him humble. I agree. I'd fumble with the god. I'd have a tumble with the. We can add more rhymes here. Fumble with the god. Have a tumble. Keep Gale humble. I do think Gale deserves humbling. I am a fan of Mistra. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna be diplomatic about it. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I don't vibe with the bullshit. He canonically needs to get out. He really does. He really, really sincerely does. Or he turns into a god. Yeah, unless you tell him to eat crow, he turns into a god. Mr. Tumblr, there you go. And then Tara is set, which that is unacceptable. Tara.
So, Lae'zel's going to war with Vlaakith? Going to break her chains in Baldur's Gate? Good for her.
It was the greatest of his crimes, yep. I love Gale, but he 100% deserved what he got. Yet all fandom is intent on painting Mistra and Gale in black and white. And I hate it! I hate it so much! I hate it so fucking much! And especially when we get into the absolute idiocy of, oh, well, because he got into magic from a young age, that must mean that she is a pedophile? No! You crazy cunts! No! No! There is no proof of this whatsoever! Stop trying to paint a victim narrative for Gale. It doesn't work. It doesn't apply. Oh, he's ooh-woo, my little baby. No, fuck off.
So we're going to meet Voss in the city, are we?
Mistra writes.
Tenant of the prison free? This is all very, I don't know. I like a good caper, but I'd long for a tiny bit of status quo now and again.
It doesn't make any sense with the timeline. Right? Astarion is my son, though I love Gale, but he is a manipulative twat. He is. I love Astarion. He is reaping what he sowed. Yes, exactly! You get me. You guys get me. You guys understand me. I'm so glad. Because there are, people that I would consider to be friendly acquaintances in other servers who are like, oh, I hate Mistra so much. She's such a insert here. And I'm like, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. Not all stories have to be an oppressor and a victim. Exactly! It's not always like that. Sometimes a guy, Gale, fucks up. And that's okay. Your fave can be a fuck up. My fave is a fuck up. He's right there. He's a mess. Nuance continues to agonize. We are here to piss on the poor. I'm a fuck up. Same. God, yeah, bitch, same. Aren't we all?
I didn't expect Lae'zel to turn on the Lich Queen so readily. Wonders never cease.
Gale's a character with something. He makes my eye twitch with his wording and how he tries to push the I did nothing. It's interesting because he does it by saying like, "Oh yes, I am the villain of this narrative," and you're like, "Okay, all right, my guy." Let's talk about the super wholesome ship Isteric while we're at it. Oh yes, of course, the most wholesome of all ships. Exactly, Lae'zel. Now you should fuck her. Exactly. We just need to get her split up from her goddess now. That's the next step. Lae'zel, why are you in full plate? I need you. First of all, no, we're not doing that. But I need you in your PJs. Lae'zel and Shadowheart should fuck, and Shadowheart should divorce herself from her goddess. That's what I'm saying. If you're confused about that. Woman says the clearest no in history, and White Man says bet and defies everything she stands for and has the gall to be paid as a victim every time. Gale is just a typical man. Yeah. He's like the mansplainer.
You must have questions.
I say that with so much love, but like, you know, like a part of me is like, oh, if I played a wizard, that could be fun. And then I think about, well, wait, hang on. If I'm playing a wizard, right, then I'm going to be, I'm always going to be the other wizard because Gale is right there. You have the same issue with clerics, right? Because Shadowheart is right there. You don't have that issue with fighters. You don't have that issue with rogues. You don't have that issue with, well, barbarians actually. But like in terms of classes. Well, you do have that issue to a certain extent with warlocks, but in the opposite direction is you got it good, right? You're the one who's getting the better end of the deal here if you're playing a warlock, because your warlock patron is not necessarily, you know, the worst, most likely. But playing a wizard, on the one hand, I'm like, you know, could be fun. But also, not only am I always going to be the other wizard, but also, Gale is going to mansplain magic to me so bad. Isteric is clearly wholesome as fuck. Eric had a family. Ishtron removed that family and gave him a better family, a stronger family, full of manipulation. I mean, love, no gaslighting. Will getting a shout is always... Will, I love Will. I love Will so much. I love Will so much. Made Gale a blade singer with a level in Paladin. He was a beast when geared up. Oh, that's interesting. I always feel... It always feels wrong to me to change the classes, but that sounds... Blade singer could be fun. Like, for him, I'm like always like evocation. So you blow up everyone... You only blow up the baddies, not me. I don't even have an opinion on Mr. as a character, but Gale's already paying for his hubris. He is! In my opinion, not really any need to escalate that shit further. Order him to blow himself up. Oh yeah, of course, but I do think that she thought that that would be the cleanest solution, which it is, right? In the greater scheme of things, and I'm going to have an opinion about this here, in the greater scheme of things, by saying, hey, no, don't do that, we are fucking over the Sword Coast in a big way. Because so many people die because we don't do that. Like, because we don't go that route, so many innocent people die. So many innocent people. Now, would that have also happened if they just blew themselves up? Yes. However, it wouldn't have happened in Baldur's Gate, where there's going to be a bigger population. You know what I mean? It would have been in the middle of nowhere, where there's just a couple people, mostly cultists. Will literally had me kicking my feet during his romance. Oh my god. I have a romance going with him right now, and I love it. I love it. I love it so much. I'm almost at the end of his romance right now, and I swear to God, I keep giggling during his cutscenes. They're so good. They're so good. Romance incarnate, ain't that the fucking truth? She is a goddess. Her thought process is a little bit different. Exactly. She has to look through the eyes of Ao, right? That she has to do the thing that's going to be the most morally and ethically detached, right? Like, this is a clean solution. We can just deal with this. This is a threat to the whole Sword Coast. This is going to be the best solution. Also, Outlaw Bard. Hello, hello. But yeah, then we got into the whole like that whole debate of, oh well, power difference is like, yes, but what if I don't give a shit about that? You know? For her, this was not even about exactly. It was about saving people. Enjoy the lurk, Riv. Let's briefly dip back before we move on to the Shadow Curse lands. Is it the Blighted Village? It's the Blighted Village. Can't currently travel? Why? I guess we can travel after we leave the camp. We need to head back to the monastery anyways. We're gonna be doing a couple of errands. And then Shadow Curse lands. Actually, we also need to decide which direction to go from. We can prevent a lot of needless death. Oh, that's pretty.
This darkness, it hurts. You must feel it too.
Are you the true soul?
Capital T. 6 is, no, I killed them and you're next. 5 is, I don't have time for this. And you can see the other ones. Voting is live. We've got 1 who wants to know. 2 is the Bard option. I may or may not be the single greatest true soul you ever may or may not have met in your life. 3 is, I am death itself with a tadpole in my skull and sin in my heart.
Helping some unfortunate girl.
4 is probably, I'm still trying to figure out who I am. Oh my god, Anvika, thank you so much for the gifted sub for Outlaw Bard. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Alright, we're going with the Bard option. We're the greatest true soul ever.
I'll take that as a yes. Listen up. Grab a torch, stay out of the dark, and move fast. The shadows have eyes. Go on.
No, I have shit to do. Just eggs on bread. That sounds delicious, not gonna lie. Alright, we're just gonna briefly do some oh my god, Kid is so cute. Oh, she's so cute. She's so cute. You're so cute, Kitty. She was snuggling with me earlier while we run some errands. Oh no, your ear! My poor baby. Because the cats are extra snuggly with me right now because I have cramps. So I've got heating pad, but she's not here right now. She's on the fur. The fur that was procured for her the last time I was downtown. Same. Oh my god, we've synced up again? Oh, hold up, there is stuff we haven't raided here yet. Or is it just that? Did I just miss that? Oh my god, no. Okay, I was right to go back. Holy shit, we would have missed so much loot, she says, exaggerating, but I don't care. Okay, we wouldn't have missed so much loot. We would have missed little a loot. Now, is it if we go into this I think it's the other basement. Can I take this cauldron? Yes, I can. It's like, okay, that's why I was sobbing the other day. Right? Oh my god. That shit's rough, man. That was me 2 nights ago. You've never financially recovered if you miss out on some rotten food. I know, right? I know you're being sarcastic, but sometimes it does feel that way. This is important. I need to make sure I get all that. But listen though, I did before I lost and had to replay a bunch of stuff. One of my saves, I did I came here to go into the camp. I did do some testing, right? Okay, no, we did raid it. Oh, thank God. All right. Okay, not entirely. Take everything? Did I take everything? Yes, everything else has been taken. You get a lot of money for the rotten food. Like, the net gain for that is not insubstantial. Okay, we did raid it. We did. All is well. What else was I gonna do? Oh yeah, back to Rosamorn. Lydia is always so true and correct.
Moving ahead.
I'm still so excited for stream relevant commissions from Lydia. That's why she has a little artist symbol in front of her name. It's important.
What's hiding
I got
here?
a skeleton I missed. No, 2 skeletons I missed. This is what I get for having good lighting. Prayer to Lathander. Glory to you, bringer of the dawn. My wife and I have been trying to conceive for nearly 2 years now with no luck. We've long been followers of your blessed creed and visit Rosymorn every 10 day to worship at your altar. Please, Lord, I know you've given us a lot already, but if you hear our prayer, grant us this one wish, and you will find us in your service tenfold. This is all that now stands between ourselves and everlasting joy. We have faith in you, Lathander, and are grateful for the many blessings of your light. Well, that's unfortunate. Any other dead bodies we're missing here? Could get worse. There could be a child too, which I don't know. I guess that would be a... I don't know if that would be better or worse. Both, I guess. I think this is the easiest way up. Yes. You know, it's funny that we do have still some kegs of alcohol in our inventory that still contain drunk kobolds, because they let me pick those up for some reason. And I guess now we're just traveling with some drunk kobolds. Which reminds me, I didn't turn off the jumping thing for Korlak, which would have hurt everyone just then. Right! Buffs for everybody! Buffs, Tam! Buffs! Fuck's sake. Am I missing any other buffs? Lae'zel? Yes.
Waiting. I crave blood.
I'm not sure I'd survive another night of yours, unfortunately.
Buffs, Tam, but yep, there it is. I really need to...
The time has come for wine and storytelling.
My god, okay. Yeah, I finally matched those two up. Now we get that soundbite when we get the lore drop. I need to add another one too. That also actually comes from John. Harangi, hello! Just in time for a lore drop. Okay, I've set up a Wheel of Pain. Just for this. There it is. Wheel of Pain. Let's spin the pain wheel. That way it's never going to feel unfair if we get something short or something long. Okay. So, alright. Only mildly embarrassing. So I've been a long-time player of The Sims. I no longer buy the stuff from there because, you know, Saudi Arabia now owns some place in the UAE. Point is that, like, EA is now owned by other people. So, different kinds of grifters, really. So I'm no longer buying anything new. However, longtime fan of The Sims. Loved playing Sims 1. Loved playing Sims 2. Kind of loved playing Sims 3. Loved playing Sims 4 with porn mods. So this is relevant, I swear, to the story. When I was in Budapest, when I was studying, no, not studying, I was teaching in Hungary. I met a bunch of other teachers, obviously. And one of them, wonderful, sweet, sweet, sweet woman, young woman, younger than me, she and I became friends. And she invited me to a TS party. And I thought that meant something different from what it actually meant. Now, you guys might already have a guess as to what it actually meant, which I didn't at the time. I thought it meant a party for, like, The Sims, because at this time, it did coincide, actually, with a release date of, like, a Sims thing. TS, yes. So I was ready to show up with, like, a plumb bob on my head to this party. Any guesses in the chat on what TS actually meant for a TS party?
Objective noted.
Oh, wait, no, I was doing buffs. That's what I was doing.
Let's move.
TeamSpeak. Worst kind of party. TeamSpeak would be, oh my god, that would be a hilariously awful party. I'm glad that I'm not just the dumbest motherfucker alive, because I have had so many friends laugh at me for this, because of this incredibly embarrassing experience. I'm glad that I'm not alone. I feel so seen right now. No idea either, to be honest. Okay, great. Not me showing up. The plum pot of my head. To a Taylor Swift party! You ever Google it though? Yeah, Yup! I didn't think they had those parties, mind you! For work. It was like a side thing. Because she was like another teacher. This wasn't at the school. This was like a different teacher that was also teaching in Hungary. That is a hate crime. I agree with that. Does Taylor Swift party even entail? Great question. I don't know. I assume you would listen to Taylor Swift music. Would you even do at such a party? Great question. I don't know. Like, I think even only recently she, like, released a documentary or a movie or something, but that was after this party. Like, what happens there? What happens there? Aside from Tam making a fool of herself, what do you do at a Sims party? I don't have an answer to that either. I guess you could parallel play The Sims. Or it's just it's just a party and you just dress up, you know? Listen to the songs, eat Taylor Swift themed canapes. You gotta. Since they're saying how much they love Taylor Swift, I guess that's my best guess. But listen, Taylor Swift fans are also insane. And I say that with all the love in my heart, because Lydia and I both have a dear friend who is a huge, like, rabid Taylor Swift fan. So I know that they, like, have a lot of events and shit. They do these things. Things like that do happen. I don't know what they do there, aside from, I guess, trade bracelets, but I don't know if it's more of a recent thing. It seems like that's more of a recent thing. Sims 2 music blasting, I would show up. Same! Right? It's also the fact that it's a frequent enough, they assume people to know right away. Yes, it was just TS. There was no, this is a Taylor Swift party. It was this is a TS party. Okay.
What's in here?
I like Taylor Swift or her fans. All the hate. Yeah, I mean, like, I like my friend. but I don't get it. I really don't get it. There's, I think, one song of hers that I like because it's, you know, gay. Like, it's so straight up like a lesbian song. Either way, I personally like your version better. We all need to have a Sims party. Sims 2 music playing, especially like the shopping music. Oh my god, I used to have a browser extension that anytime you went shopping on a website, it played Sims shop music. And that was the greatest, like, buy mode. And that was the greatest extension. It was so fun. So fun. To next Dawn Master, I don't think we're going to make it, but the blood is secure. We close. Not anymore. We close it off with magic. Only one of our own can take it. Not anymore. If anyone else tries, the walls will fall, and they won't get out of here alive. Should that happen, pray for Rosie Mourn Monastery, but do not mourn. It's for the best. In death, new life, always. I will come as the Grim Reaper for a Sims party. Exactly. You just gotta, you know, dress up.
This blood sounds important. Could it still be here somewhere?
Yes. Outdated? The lesbian song or something else? If we take this back.
More for me.
Okay, sweet. The paper? Oh, very much so. It's no longer relevant. It's better if we take it with us so no one knows that it was ever there to begin with. The blood is safe? Not anymore! It's about to be stolen! Sorry! Oh wait, but there is another... Crochet, look, there we go. That's where we want to go. Running some errands. I don't want to run into the cat. Did I raid these? Okay, it was on this side though. We need to go there anyway. Taking everything from here. Yes, we had.
No Githyanki of worth would prefer this to a fresh kill.
A fresh kill of what? All the people we knocked out just gone. They know it's good for them, I guess. No, I think about it. I have more friends that are Swifties, but like I love those friends, but I don't get it, you know? I've just never understood it. Absolutely no hate. Just no understanding. Yeah, I actually have considered adding a more expensive lore drop for really long ones. But I only have a couple of those, so it would need to be really expensive. But right now, they're just on the Wheel of Pain, so anyone can get them with the same price lore drop. It's just pure chance on how long of one you get. Very fair. I actually know if you need to jump there. I don't think you do.
I'll give it a shot.
Alright, Will, you're gonna have some work to do here. I've already broken that one. I think around here is where we need to go. Alright, Will, we need your help.
Checking things out.
Thank you. No, we actually need to disarm that. Okay, that could be bad.
Can't give up now.
Prayers? Oh, sweet Jesus. What the fuck just happened? How did I die? I was actively trying to disarm it. What happened?
Eager for battle.
What even happened?
This will guide me.
Christ alive! Okay. Vibe check failed. Did not like us. The fuck? How did that even happen? How on earth did you die? I don't know!
Wounds are too much to bear.
Yeah, I'll say. I leave for 5 minutes. Listen, I don't know what to tell you. Actually, I have that one amulet. Health. No, no, no. You don't get it until that much later, I think. Wait, oh, do you? I think I have it right now, but is it called the Amulet of Health? It's certainly the Amulet of something similar. Everyone's alive and well. I come back. Death. Yeah. I don't know what happened. I was trying to disarm the thing. It wouldn't. It didn't even give me a chance. I'm weary now. I don't want that to happen again.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Please? I was trying to do this, and then it happened even before I rolled a single thing, Meal. Did you get swept off the edge? No, because my soul was still in place. We're about to die again, aren't we? Like, I'll use it. We only have 2 inspiration left. I guess we'll see what happens. It's my fault, truly. Nothing happened? It's because we're not in that field of attack? Vespers, hello! Thank you, Anvika. Fucking finally! And we only died once! How the fuck did that even how did that happen? How did that happen? Fuck's sake! It's ridiculous. Too slow? I didn't know it was timed! The thought alone of it being timed is silly.
Blade at the ready.
Oh, come on out, Will. You might die, but who knows? Maybe you won't. I'm bitter now. Truly. Damn it. Listen. This was hashtag rigged, and we all know it. I need more heat. I'm gonna fucking die here. Oy. I get to be bitchy today. I'm on my period. Which is a lie. It hasn't started yet, but it's the pain is full force. Absolute bullshit.
Never a dull moment.
Anyway, I'm glad you're here, Vesper. You missed the moment of disaster. We suddenly died for no reason. Vibe check moment. I'll have to watch the clip. You will. Ambika kind enough to get the clip ready for everybody. Thank you. Where is it? Here it is. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Shadowheart, I have a new present for you. Wish we could leave out of here even if we don't activate the fucking laser. I don't trust you. So wait, if you deactivate all of these like machines, is it still gonna fire even if you steal it? It will. We're gonna do some experimenting.
At your calling.
Help me with some science, please. We already died once, like how much more can it hurt, really? I don't like that dull sound that comes with it. I have a hug mod for BG3 and Will's hugs are the best. Will best boy. I fucking love Will so much. Like his romance is at this point it's
ever onward.
Like it's my second favorite at the least. It really is fantastic. Like, if we destroy all of those, would it still happen? I'm so curious now. Of course, it's too late now. But at the same time, someone else is going to have to try this, because I'm not reloading. The Kiss mod is fantastic. Suddenly all things become possible with any bay, which, you know, to a certain extent... Oh, I shan't say anything. We love a good scientific experiment. Yeah, right? I just... wish we could try it now! Nothing major happened, not everything shut down, as I was kind of hoping for. Well, what's gonna happen if we just turn off all of those? Well... Love Historians went with same. Because I love seeing him develop and vouch for himself in trauma. And Will's romance is just, I love it so much. Same! That's exactly me! Yes, exactly me! No, Historian's romance is very, very dear to me for very specific reasons. That I won't get into. But I really do love Historian so much. He is. As far as, like... I was thinking about this before. 40 and Bay, hello! Like, I write... all the fics I write, they feel like I'm trying to leave... I'm trying to somehow acknowledge to the world that, like, this thing had an impact on my psyche in some big way, you know? We don't have to worry about the crush thing anymore. What happened? That sounds ominous! I have a whole thing written out, Neil, about just that. She said we're better off as friends. I'm so sorry to hear that. That sucks. That's the sort of thing that fucking oh god, that's true, it is February. Shit. I'm sorry.
Let's see.
I hope it gets better. But I feel like it's like trying to leave my fingerprint or like my mark in some way on this thing that I love to like acknowledge to the world, like, hey, look, this thing had some, that had this effect this positive, like I kind of want to a certain extent also like giving back, but I have a whole thing written out about it. I'll have to show it to you, or maybe I'll post it. Who knows? This gives off light actually. Long and messy. I'm so sorry to hear that. That fucking sucks. Holy light. Alright, I'm gonna need everyone to move really carefully. In Bahrain, though, awesome day. Spent the entirety of the morning session driving the RB22 around. What is the RB22? Are you there on vacation? We know it's not our fault, Forty Bay, but we're still here to feel bad for you. Because that does truly suck. Like, I have been in that situation so many times. It is the worst. RB22 F1 car made by Red Bull. I'm here on work trip. Oh, interesting. Wait. But you're like... I was gonna say a child. That's not true. Twitch, that was incorrect. But like, you're like, you know, very young. What do you mean a work trip? A youngin', exactly. Oh, that brawler was literally just alive. Okay, well, R.I.P. A motorsport driver. Oh, that's so cool!
Pave my path with corpses. Build my castle with bones.
You have that equipped. You do have it equipped. There's also a torch. Why isn't it out? A job that coincides with my A levels. I won't say anything, but no, that's super fucking cool. Child labor, exactly. Presuming that you enjoy it, of course.
I can feel the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me.
I know it's your moment as God's specialist princess.
The shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do.
Twitch Planet doesn't unbecode him. They're very high right now. So true. Full control of my faculties. I think that's the only thing that Twitch cares about. Like, they don't mind if people get high, so long as everyone can still, you know, is well, the person streaming is still of sound mind. Thanks for comforting me, guys. I really appreciate it. We love you. I'm sorry that happened. Seriously, though, I totally get it. Discussing a curse in Pusheen pajamas. It's chef's kiss. Incredible. I'll never let them go. They're so good. We're filthy, but you know, how do we even get filthy? We didn't kill anything. How did this happen? Is it because we died? Alright, voting is live. We've got a drow option here, which is 4. First time I've been out of my element in the dark. One is, what about me? Don't get carried away, this could be something else. What does this all mean? Alright, drow option it is.
This is no cavern. This is true darkness. Perhaps
Safe
Lady
to
Shah
say,
will show
it
you
won't
a
get
path
hard
to her
anymore.
embrace if you are worthy.
Thanks.
Lady Shah wouldn't bless
Ever
me like this
again.
for no reason. There must be something she wants of me.
Deeply ominous.
Those signs we found about dark justiciars. Perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple,
Her
perhaps.
bra is poking out of her Pusheen top, and I always notice that, and it always bugs me. How's everyone doing today? Not as bad as you. I say that. I have cramps. They're horrible. They're horrendous. So maybe partially as bad as you. Watching Tam stream, so it's a good day. I'm glad I'm here with you guys. I actually... and this is worth bringing up since some of you are not in the Discord. Tragically, get your tissues ready, and I'm sorry about this. I need to lock in. This is gonna be last Wednesday stream for a while. Saturday streams still happening. No worries there. But Wednesdays are gonna be work days. Just FYI. I'll fight your cramps for you. Thank you, Vespers. I love you. Not as bad as me. Excuse me, I'm with Formula 1 team right now. Fuck you, me, not as bad as me. I mean, listen, I would not want to be out and about right now, so, to me, that's suffering. Fucking cramps, indeed. Fuck cramps, right? Cold med high is kicking in, so I'm doing great. I'm glad it's healing, Dad. I'm so glad. Makes sense, but I know. I love you guys. I'm sorry. It's only for a short while. It's not gonna be forever. I'm just gonna lock in, gonna write a chapter, and then we're gonna be back to normal. It'll be good. Sleep is calling to me since I was 5:30. 5:30, that sucks. Wait, did you get up for work that early? To be fair, I did have some thoughts about what would happen if I smashed the car head on at 300 kilometers per hour. Okay, alright, see that there you go. I'm not doing as bad as you, despite the cramps. I wake up at 4 every morning. See? Not as bad as you, 40 in Bay. It simply could not be as bad as you. It's not possible. 4 in the morning, I would krill myself. The krill would all get me. Yeah, I'm with Meal on this one. It would destroy me.
A pile of belongings, forsaken to the curse, so that their owners could escape with their lives.
So no Tam streams? Smashes phone, jumps on skateboard. On Saturdays there will still be Tam streams. Waking up at 4 a.m. is routine for me. I sleep at 1 a.m. after studying from 11 to 1. What do you mean? You said this, your job coincide with your A levels. What are you studying for? How to go fast? Let's go to her house and stream on her account. You're both welcome here. I would love to give you both a hug. I just woke up because of the heating dryness, and I just stayed awake to watch the super pipe qualifiers, knowing I could nap later. So I committed to not going to work. Okay, good. I'm glad. A levels business and accounting. That sounds horrible. I am not doing as poorly as you. I can't stress this enough. You guys are getting a free lore drop right now. There was a 2-month stretch. It is absolutely youth. Yes, Meal. Yes, I used to do that. A lot of coffee and ice bath at 5. Jesus Christ. For a 2-month stretch, I was I was doing a business minor. And I quit that so fast because of fucking accounting. And you know what? That was justified. I never did that in my youth, nor would I want to. It's not fun. Yeah, no, in my case, I was going to school at a particular university, and the classes that I was taking were quite early in the morning. And so I didn't want to lose my free time, so I would stay up, sleep, and then go to class, you know. It's the reason why I got admitted to a hospital last month for 4 days before I was due to chest pains. Jesus Christ! Please take care of yourself. Motherfuckers thought I finally had a heart attack. I mean, yeah? I understand why they would be worried about that. An old map in a druidic style of what appear to be hidden routes out of Emerald Enclave. The destination is marked as Baldur's Gate, and a note is attached. Take only what you can carry. Go through the mountain pass. If anyone falls, leave them. You can't afford to be slowed down by excess baggage. Good luck. Turns out it was gas and a lot of anxiety. Jesus Christ. Your body's trying to tell you something. I agree with that. Like, you should maybe be put on anxiety medication and maybe sleep more. Yeah. I mean, your walls, 40 and Bay. Sleep more. What anxiety medication and antidepressants? I know, shocker. I mean, you may want to up the anxiety medications, honestly. You will fuck up your health, and for what? Exactly! For what, indeed? You know, yeah, speaking of, though, me not really eating red meat is coming back to kick me in the ass. Apparently I'm not anemic, but my iron levels are low. So, gonna have to deal with that. True though, it's why I take midday naps a lot more seriously now. Okay, good. I'm glad you have the time to nap. I'm glad that's a thing for you. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this the most painless way you can, with the fewest people dying. Which is to say that we're just gonna attack. I should actually crouch first. Turn around. Enjoy the audit, Outlaw Bard. Turn around. Can relate very hard to that. Not anemic, but low iron most of the time. Yeah. Like, I was like, oh yeah, you need to take supplements. That's what the doctor said. So couch in the Red Bull motorhome, like smack dab in the middle of the social and communications area. I took a nap there today. I'm glad. Someone woke me up, though. That's why I got angry. Who woke you up and why? Was it at least for like a good reason? If there can be such a thing. I think everyone watched me sleep. I mean, free entertainment? I'm joking. How many can we get? We just... Not actually a lot. I guess we can get 3 at once, but that's not a ton. Not the kind you'd want for Fireball, anyway. They woke me up because it was my turn to drive it. That's a good reason! I'm on supplements quite regularly at this point. I mean, honestly, it wouldn't hurt for me to be a little bit more awake, you know? Like, I feel like that's generally a good idea. Fish eyes snore so loudly. Okay, alright, then they were justified in waking you up. How do I start this? Plus they forgot to get me my Red Bull. No, I'm so sorry!
Don't mind.
Clearly you need an entourage. That's just at your beck and call.
Eyes open, mouth shut.
I guess we can start with a class. Well, I say that. Lae'zel, you get in there. Or I can just walk in there. That might make more sense.
What do we have here?
I don't know why I did that. The blanket was comfy though. I think my idol watched me sleep too, so that's embarrassing. Oh, that's cool shit though. Who's the idol? I want to talk to you.
Hey boy, you want the bone?
It was not the plan.
Fetch!
I'm going for it now though. Alright, loading is live. We've got observe, chuckle, and what are you doing? Right, we're observing.
You see that blighter go? Swallowed whole by the shadow curse. Bet he was pure tasty. You're the true soul we're taking to Moonrise, I'm guessing.
I'm with you, Anvika. Voting is live. God, that's me. I've seen by another goblin. How do you plan on getting me through this course of darkness? I thought light was enough to keep the curse at bay. How do you plan getting me through? Maximilian Verstappen. I met him in Vegas in 2024 and this day last during pre-season testing and today. Cool as shit. Last year. Let's throw him into the shadow. Right? I'm ready to attack.
Don't worry, boss. You're in good hands. We've got a guide.
I don't want...
Talk to Kansif inside.
Oh, I won't.
He'll run through it.
Voting is live. We've got will do, thanks. One last thing, go and fetch the bone you threw. Or leave. Agree with Vesper. Throw him to the Shadow Realm. I mean, we've got number 2 here, yup. Alright, go and fetch.
Wait, you're joking, yeah? But we're ready to go. You just need to tell Kansif inside.
Okay, voting is live. We've got shoot him a knife clear, you're worse than the shadows. Illithid, go fetch. Stay quiet, let him live, or relax, just a little fun. Okay, 1 or 2. Pretty and Bay, are you voting for to let him live? 2, okay. Alright, we'll go with 2 then. Always punished for hurting ales. Same. Listen, there's a reason why that one guy in KC2 will die. He's going to die for that. I don't see why he should keep breathing.
So you want me to... I mean, I'll just go and, No! No!
Look at that. Inspiration. You're an animal. Let that motherfucker die. Natural like exactly. Ripperoni pepperoni. That's just how these things work. Karma, exactly. Now I may as well just, you know.
Just what I need.
Ah, that was fast. This is gonna be even less painful than I thought. So I started blasting. How far can we go? Can we jump before entering the suspicious area? Rip. Anyways, exactly. Yep. Going down, buddy. Oh, that's not going to be temporary for much longer. I booked myself a massage and it's so soothing. Oh, I'm glad. It's the least you deserve, quite frankly.
On the prowl. Careful.
God, I could use one of those.
Need to keep focused. Onward.
Don't moan, but damn. Be free.
for peace.
I think we can all agree peace
Time
was
to
never an
press
option
ahead.
here.
Battle favors the fearless.
Victory awaits.
Could I finish you off if I just action surge? 10 to 26 damage, maybe, honestly. We'll try it. We'll try it. Gonna need that action surge back, though. Yep, there he goes.
Cutting to the chase. Open up.
Pull that back out. Apparently it's equipped. I know there's lights here, but, you know, safer to stay close. Anywhere else?
Something good here, I hope.
Every little bit counts. I forgot my business page launches tomorrow. Shit. You need a business page? So official. Is it that is launching tomorrow? Oh my god. Maybe I'm just, you know... Like, I just want to punish other people for how I'm in pain. And you know what? I think that's fair. I think people should suffer while I'm in this state. That's just how it be. Do we have any... It's a lifestyle shop. Interesting. Couldn't you just decide to launch it later? I'll sell t-shirts at first. Cool. Is it like merch? Very drow thing to say. I'm in pain, ergo, it's everyone else's problem. Listen, we're gearing up for Minthara. You know we're gonna everyone's gonna decide to dump Karlach for her, and it's going to hurt. But, like, it's Minthy, so can you really blame them? Do I have any... No... It's not bad it's launching tomorrow, I just need to get the product list pushed out. Good luck! You got this! Try not to die of a heart attack! This is the long rest one. Do we have a short rest one is what I want to know. Is it Angelic Reprieve? No, just... It's a shame. Alright, well, Lae'zel.
Action, not reaction.
What to do?
Anything a drow says is good? Ain't that the fucking truth? Okay, we don't really need this short rest. But we also do kind of need it, actually. I say that. He's going to put Sanctuary on his ass. Immediately. Do I need to switch parties? No one's... I'm gonna need AoEs, really. I have scrolls. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it! Actually, though... Gang...
Should mind my step.
I want you guys to be over here. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go here.
Whatever comes.
You can all crouch down.
For battle.
Silence is golden.
Keep it together.
We've got 2 of them. We are a bard. So, gonna save right here.
Kill them all who needs them.
Exactly. Gang, I was hoping you would stay crouched.
My faith protects me.
Your worshipper's majesty. What happened here? What did they do?
So, the thing is,
The Lord has enlightened me.
oh, potions. The potions are a good idea, actually. Buffs are a good idea too. I'm gonna need those. Balancing them points. All good.
Fucked.
The Dirge experience. Yep. So what we're gonna do. This is gonna be a little hashtag rigged because you guys aren't getting to vote. But we're not choosing anything. We're just going to very quietly go in and hit him. Had no intention of helping you. Nay, no worries.
Not one false move.
Fuck!
Violence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in kind.
No, not complaining about this. Actually, counterspell is not the worst idea in the world here. Yes. My masseuse is wondering why I'm giggling.
This is bullshit. Rigged.
Thank you. We're doing our best. I know there's a lot of. I thought I counterspelled that.
Thanks you.
Oh my god, Micah, hello! Thank you so much for 7 months. I'm glad you're here. Hello, hello, welcome. My god, loads of people here today. Normally there's so few of you in the BG3 stream chat, but I guess because it's the last Wednesday stream, it feels like we're taking it out for a little bit with a bang. I'm excited. I'm glad you're here. Anyway, yeah, I thought that that counterspell had fucking worked, but apparently it didn't. Deeply upsetting. Is it a higher level spell? It must be.
I will not know failure.
Don't do that. What are you doing, girl? Well, all's well that ends well? Question mark.
Sometimes the only way out.
Because now he doesn't have a reaction anymore. That actually could be a good thing. We'll see. We'll find out together. We should start with what's going to do the most damage to you. You don't have any resistances, so at the same time, this is going to be difficult terrain.
I'm ready.
And then we can... Actually, that's a good question. Is a second Spirit Guardians? Even Master, hello! Welcome! My god, I was literally just thinking about you earlier, because I was like, Even Master isn't here to vote leave on everything. Yeah, I'm doing great. How are you? Could do that, but second, let's stack. It's gotta stack, right? It didn't stack. Are you kidding me? It doesn't stack? I'm gonna be so pissed about that.
Heading there.
I guess I'm adding more difficult terrain? Oh, I'm so bitter right now. I agree. Oh, this is a bummer.
This is my time.
Okay, well, you lost out on one spell slot, but we've got another one. Just need to make sure that we don't hit our teammates, but do hit this guy. There we go. He will probably make the save, but you got the team will ask what I ate tonight. What did you eat tonight, 40 and Bay? Of course he saved. Of course he saved. Yeah, I'm sending you in, Will. In part because that means, well, what does that even do? -6 to armor class. That is rough. Christ alive, that's rough. I haven't. You should eat.
I had my eye on him all evening.
My god, Anvika, thank you so much for the gifted sub for Even Master. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I just ordered dinner. What's for dinner? That sounds delicious. Oh, yeah, best dinner of champions. That's me very often, where I'm like, I should eat, and then I forget. Pure molecules, most delicious things of all time. All these dad jokes in here. Someone's gotta keep it up.
Ready.
I guess you can heal Lae'zel. A falafel wrap and shawarma bowl. Ooh. At one point when I was living in Hungary, the shawarma, there was a shawarma place right outside my apartment, which was really nice. It was delicious. God, look at those ACs because of the fucking spindleweb fanaticism. I got after dinner, explore the afterlife. I mean, why not? If you're in, was it Baghdad? It's cool as shit. Could do shatter, could do scroll. I mean, we'll do that, honestly. There's a shawarma place right outside my place. Really? Have you ever gone? Bahrain, okay. You have another, I know you have another attack, but you can't hit the guy. Can you use another scroll, actually? Can you? I assume no, but why can you still hit things? Guess we'll find out together? No, we can't. Okay. I guess what we can do. We kind of have to queue for a while every time because it's very popular, understandably. I mean, more reason to go, honestly. Yeah, definitely don't dox yourself. What we could do... Oh, never mind, we can't. Why can we hit things but not shoot things? If we can't... Oh, I see. No, we can't. Why do we even have the option? Except we do have the option. This is very strange. I'm just gonna call it. Okay, well, that's good. Still can't believe that shit doesn't stack. That's such bullshit. make you afraid. We'll try it.
My faith will protect me.
The blade will not bend.
Time to strike.
Guess now I can try it. I just gotta shoot it in such a way where I'm not targeting. Unless I can hit him. I can hit him. Was it concentration? Did it break concentration? I'm not complaining. You little bitch. You're still a lot of working yourself. I agree. Definitely be careful with that. Cola or cola slushy? Tough choice. Ooh. I could go for a cola slushy. Damn. Except, no, I couldn't. Everything cold would make me die right now. Ugh, that's so upsetting. It's why I'm, instead of drinking my regular Sprudelwasser, I'm here with my tea. I returned the necklace I had bought for, oh god. I mean, you can save it for someone else. You never know. Something good could happen. Can't even see it. Is that, okay, yes. There's so much going on that I can hardly see what's affecting the guy and not. We're just sacking status effects, really.
Let's finish this.
Battle favors the fearless.
Can't always make the save. That's what I'm saying. Lae'zel. Yes. What do you mean temporary? We're not. This isn't temporary. Goodbye.
Would you help me? Set me free.
The lantern gives off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows. You notice a tiny pixie trapped within. These fey creatures are infamous for their trickery. Sometimes playful, sometimes malicious.
Oh please, oh golly me oh my, you must release me or I'll die. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day.
No shot. Every one time I like someone, they end up leaving me. I dreamt about Honeybun for 2 months. 2 months, she got inside my dreams and messed with me. Listen, aren't you like 19? You have so much time. You have so much time to find someone. So much time. 5 is ignore the pixie. Everything else you can see. Voting is live. I'm sorry, even Master, there's no leave this time. There is a bard option about Fae trapping people, legends. But we can also just release the pixie. We can ask, who are you? What's the mechanism? Etc. I have a feeling, but I was able to adapt, and I'm always the first to leave. Jesus Christ. Alright, what's the mechanism?
I dare not name it, newfound friend. The faintest touch could spell my end.
Okay, voting is live. We've got release, turn mechanism, smash the lantern, ignore the pixie. We've got some sadists in the chat. Alright, we're releasing the pixie.
Finally! Been trapped in that coffin with no one but a Madge Rider and my own farts for company. Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you?
I knew you would have been gunning for that one, Even Master. Okay, voting is live. We've got a beautiful thing it would be to end a life in this first moment of freedom. Refuse to crush her. You know what? I'm grabbing that while I have it.
Sure I can, but will I? Yeah, sure, why not? Here, give this bell a shake. Speak the magic words and you'll get what you've earned.
You know
Protection
what?
from the shadow curse. What more could a dingus want? You're welcome.
She kind of reminds me of Lorelei. Wait.
Little thing.
So that's the fastest way that you can...
To see some interesting things. Almost makes the mortal peril worth it. Almost.
This is the best way to immediately deal with the Shadow Curse and never have to worry about it.
More than prepared.
Have to keep going.
Now we're just good to go. There's the warrior. Unfortunately, I kind of see it. Right?
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Have to deal with these two.
On the prowl.
Well, you can start us off. I was gonna say it might be all it takes, but
Can't afford any mistakes.
necrotic resistance, but you have 4 health left. Do we try it? Well, try it. Yep, there it goes. Well, that was efficient.
I can be subtle sometimes.
Staying out of sight.
Have I
No, don't pick up the severed head. There's nothing better in this fucking nest. God damn, what a ripoff.
Anything of use?
Fast, always. Fuck it, time to learn Dutch.
I could really use some chateau.
Say more. Pointless language, but who fucking cares? Why the sudden desire to learn Dutch? Is it because of your no, that's not the word either. The person you're looking up to. Considering the name and all. Vorbild. I don't fucking know words. At least not English words. Now we're back to the whole, oh, what a stupid language thing. But you know what? I stand by it. I don't only want to look for arrows. There we go. Okay, we're free. Not only because of him. I love Sandvold. Okay, so 2 people. You're diversifying. So you could go up here. You can also go over there. Well, we have to go everywhere, technically. May as well see where we end up.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
I learned Dutch. Nearly all of them speak English, at least in the civilized parts. That's true. Same goes for, like, Sweden and Norway and Denmark. Civilized is such an interesting word to use, though. Jesus. I was gonna say, like, there are plenty of areas in Germany that people do not speak English. But I wouldn't call those places uncivilized. I would just call them more, small town. I learned Swedish for no reason. You're fluent in Swedish. Add command channel redeem. Do we make a custom command or select a preset? None of the above. You tell me what you want. It's much more not techie. Someone who lives against their will in the UK. English does not mean civilized. Exactly. I assume they mean like a big town. What? how many languages do you speak? Are you 19 years old? How? Okay, listen. No offense to your honey bun, but it sounds like she dropped a catch. Is all I'm gonna say. Nine languages? Fluently. So much has changed in our fair town. The moon used to shine so brightly here. We'd all stand out, our shoulders bared, our faces upturned, drinking in her blessings like milk. Interesting word choice. Such darkness now. I must watch the moon in secret from my window or late at night when the town's asleep. Sometimes I wonder if I'm the last sane person left in Rythwin. I live in Doncaster, which is, well, ew. Just Google my city and weep, y'all. Since I'm currently streaming, you should fill me in.
Something over there.
Is it like the ass crack of England? I mean, it is England. Like, I feel bad for everyone living in Britain right now. Bengali, English, German, Spanish, French, Swedish, ASL, Japanese, and a bit of Scottish Gaelic. Fluent! You're 19! You said, if I'm remembering this right. How? I guess is my next question. Like, this is a fairly multicultural chat, honestly. Not Scottish, Irish Gaelic. I mean, that is quite different. Doncaster is in South Yorkshire, but it's a backwards town, sucks balls. Pics make it look nice, but it's no bueno. Interesting. I speak English and a weeny bit of German because mother. I've got German and English. Everything else is like some reading comprehension. Spent a year inside hospital due to burn wounds from an accident. A lot of time I had spare because my girlfriend back then left me because I went through the burns. Oh my god! And you were like, man, instead of doing anything like fun, I'll learn a bunch of languages? Did you take classes or like... Sorry, I have questions now. I have many questions now. She said I had to have a living charred corpse for a boyfriend. Jesus Christ! You have terrible luck with women. Good lord. I find the empty box in this game to be personally insult. I agree. I agree 100%. I agree completely. There's a mod that fills every box. You kidding? You kidding me? I open it up and I can't even take the rotten food inside. This is just cruel. I will go financially bankrupt if I can't get more rotten food on me. What do you mean you put a box in and put nothing in? I agree! Do you think I'm afraid of women? You're not included. I'm glad. Can you capitalize on it now in your job? So that was, I'm wondering that too. Like, if you speak that many languages, unless you're like, this is all like light reading comprehension. Because that one I could understand. You can absolutely get light reading comprehension in most languages fairly easily. But if it's like fluent, like even B1 would be impressive. If it's in all of those. The FIA made me learn French with license. Interesting. Which is the reason why I feared intimacy for... I mean, listen, it makes sense. Not to turn this into a therapy session for you, but like... You know, we could. That's what I'm saying. But we could do that. There would be enough material there. That said, glad to not be feared. Some people find me very intimidating, which I don't understand. I really don't get it. I really don't. God, you guys, I'm dreading teaching tomorrow so much. That's gonna be such bullshit. No one's gonna have read the material, and I can't even blame them! You can do it, just imagine it's all us you're teaching. Wait, that might be worse. No, I would love to teach you guys. You want to learn about the Gordon riots? German I use whenever I'm visiting DTM races. Spanish because I love myself. Swedish I learned at school. ASL I use it to communicate with Honeybun because she was hearing impaired for a while, and Japanese because anime. I respect it. Not for a while, she's deaf. Okay. I was like, oh, short while. Yes, okay, so as I understand it. Because I did not do the reading, I just, did some research. What happened is that one guy, George something, I cannot remember names. This is at the same time as George III, King George III, that is. This guy, George, not George III, another noble guy, very divisive figure. He really hated Catholics. I learned ASL for her, what a waste. Wait, no, I didn't mean to sound like... Listen, it could be useful. You never know. He really hated Catholics. And mind you, most of England hated Catholics at the time. So this is not exactly, an unpopular opinion to have. George Gordon, thank you. Appreciate you. So... he goes to Scotland to be like, hey, they shouldn't pass, the Popery Act. And I know it sounds like potpourri. I kept laughing about that. No, that's another one. The Papacy Act. Point is, they were going to stop prosecuting Catholics as much as they had been. And he goes to Scotland to drum up support for his stance, which is, no, we should not stop prosecuting Catholics, actually. And the people there were like, yeah, you know what? That sounds good for us. That's fine. At this point, Catholics couldn't even, join the army. Oh, foof! 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 Cookie, foof! Get up! Foof! Foof! Both of you! Foof! Foof! Oh my god! You lazy bitches! Cookie! Foof! Don't make me get up! Cookie! Foof! Cookie! Foof! Take your sweet time, by all means. Okay, they're both eating. It is foof time. Bless you. Legit, if you ever did... Thank you! If you ever did a history talk to me, I would be so excited. I love history. I can talk about the Tudors forever. We did the tiniest amount on the Gordon riots, but not much in school. Yeah, no, I have plenty of history things that I could talk about for ages and ages and ages and ages. We would be here for a while. I also want to, properly prepare lectures for you guys so that, I'd be coming in with PowerPoints and shit. But that could be fun, too. Maybe we'll do that sometime. When I'm not busy, dissertating. Because that's gonna be me for a while. That's gonna be life. I adored the Titanic stream you did. I love you. I'd love that. I love you guys! We'll have to decide, what about. Because like I said, I did so much research for that one post about medieval weddings. I did so much research. Even that I could easily turn into a lecture. You can also practice your defense with us. Oh my god. You know what? Not the worst idea in the world. But I'd have to let you guys read my dissertation. Which I would be fine with, mind you. I just had to make sure I remove my name off everything. Mind you, me trying not to dox myself is going to be useless at some point because it's gonna end up a book. And I'm not going to not tell you guys, hey, you should go, you know, buy the book, but...
Okay, BTW, the add command channel redeem. Do we make a custom command or select a preset? Like, can I add room?
So I answered this earlier, and I assume because of the answer, you didn't assume I was answering you, but I was. Which is to say that, you're thinking too high-tech. What is this just... You're thinking way too high-tech. The add a command channel redeem is literally just you saying, I want you to do this. Can be any command. Whether it's go grab one of your cats and snuggle. Or take off your glasses, but that's already a command on there. My god book. Love you guys. All about the medieval kiss. I guess that'll be a last name drop. Not super exciting, but you know. But yeah, so the Gordon riots. So he tried out his little thing about, hey, we should actually not, we shouldn't stop prosecuting Catholics to the extent that we are, where priests could be executed. They wanted to change it to having it be life in prison. So technically you could rob from them. So if you knew someone was a practicing Catholic who was spreading ideas, you could go into their house, take their stuff, turn them in, get money for it as a bounty. So it was rough for Catholics out there. How many pages is a PhD thesis in history usually? It depends on the university. Anything under 500 is pure robbery. See, I don't know if like pages on in like Word documents, right? So I don't know how long it would be in book form, but I can tell you how many words. Which is to say that we are limited to 100,000 and under, and that is a challenge sometimes. I realize it doesn't sound like it would be a challenge, but it is a challenge. Vroom. The V10 engines on. I can add a sound effect for you if you want. Spend my entire points balance on that. Oh my god! I mean, listen, if you want me to add a vroom sound, I absolutely will. A 10k page dissertation and had to ask for more pages. I feel the pain. 10k? Can I share the link for the sound? Please do! Please do. Dissertation. 10k. Are you talking about like a master's thesis? My master's thesis ended up being like 20k. And I would tell you guys all about that, but that would definitely dox me. Because it's not exactly a common topic, and it's out there. You can find it. That would be a very fun lecture stream, though. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Like my first chapter, to give you some perspective, my first chapter ended up being over 20k, and they were like, that's quite a lot for a chapter. So I'm trying to make the next chapter smaller. We'll see if that actually works out. Maybe I'll just need to split it into more pieces. I can do that, probably. Frames for calculating per page, which is hellish. So you could technically just make it smaller font. Even reducing the size of the periods will make it easier to fit stuff on a page. You can also change margins. I mean, if it's per page, like that's useful shit. It's Michael Schumacher's Ferrari sound. P.S. It's a YouTube clip. Alright, thank you. I got it. I will turn it into a sound clip just for you. Vroom vroom. So I hope that will feel like it was worth the channel points. No restrictions on font size and language. Oh, there were. Okay. That sucks. That did make it hard to measure while writing. It's the thing, though. If you only change the size of the periods, they can't tell. I was talking about things. Oh yeah, Gordon riots. Yeah, so Catholics had it hard that time. So you could only have how many pages, and you had after formatting. My dissertation was 128 pages, and that's including references and figures. Oh my god, that's so short. I drove Fernando Alonso's Renault R24 in Abu Dhabi once as practice. I mean, that's cool as shit. It doesn't tell me a whole lot because I don't know these things. I do have a friend though that is very much into Formula One. Big time. But specifically for like the racing aspect of it. Not, I know that sounds like it's everybody, no, but I'm talking about the science, like the cars.
There was a battle here once. A large one.
Like she's specifically interested in the cars and how they service the engines and shit. And so she is very up to date on that kind of thing. So maybe she's watched you before. Who knows? That'd be cool though. It sounds so pure, especially inside the cockpit. I definitely felt my head almost flying out of my body. That sounds dangerous. So, Catholics. This is the same time as the American Revolution, mind you. And England's a little bit... What's the word I could use? Double dipping's not right. But the point is there, it's stretched on two fronts. Point is, yeah. To get Hades off the top of the door. My essay was for mortuary science and like death practice. That's cool as shit. Catholics didn't Europe once hate them? All places once hated them. All places once hated Protestants. Oftentimes countries will just flip back and forth, you know, depending on who's in charge. Like you get Elizabeth in charge, and you know, Mary, Queen of Scots, got locked up for being Catholic, and suddenly everyone has to be Protestant. They stayed in control for quite a while, and so the Catholics did not have it easy. So if you knew someone was like spreading Catholic ideas, you could turn them in for a bounty, and also their shit. You can just steal from them; it's legal. So George Gordon, he was a fan of the monarchy, but also of the American Revolution. And he really fucking hated Catholics. So he tries to bring his ideas that were good to go in Scotland to England. He drums up like 100,000 signatures, and a bunch of people march on Parliament, which he was a fan of. So he was like, hey, I would like to present my ideas about what we should be doing in terms of not passing this law that would, you know, see them less prosecuted. And they were like, you know what, you should come back in a couple days. We'll think about it. For now, we're sending you away, but you should come back in a few days. And he was like, all right, well, okay, I'll go home. But the people that had joined him did not. So he had placed down a powder keg. They had the match and decided to light it anyway. London burned for days. This was from the 2nd to the 7th, I think. Where they were attacking prisons and banks and people's homes. There was one case where they managed to avoid them destroying one nobleman's home because his guard, like a fucking genius, to the rioters was like, beers for everyone on me, and then they went to the pub. So that solved that problem. That guy deserved so many promotions for that, I swear. So that was basically what happened. And he got in trouble, but then they were like, he was like, but this was not my intent. And they were like, oh, well, I guess you're getting off scot-free then. Go ahead. You may leave. I hated Japan once to Imperial Japan. That reason? I think they targeted chapels to an embassies. They did, absolutely. They absolutely did. They did not discriminate. It was rough. Loads of people died. Loads of people were wounded. We're talking hundreds. Loads of people were arrested. The government ended up calling in soldiers to get the place under control again. Don't discriminate. Hate everyone. Exactly. I think they were mainly targeting Catholics. But like in this case, government buildings also get to, be destroyed. Me in the morning, before you've had your coffee or your Red Bull. I once did I don't know if you know this, but I did once do a Red Bull commercial. And that's all I can ever think about when I hear like, oh, Red Bull something. Which was a really nice paycheck, I gotta say. It must be said. Food arrived, by the way. Enjoy the food. Not like what's going on now.
There is a darkness to these warriors that endures even now, long after their lives were spent.
Quarter?
But who did they serve?
Come on. Come on. Quarter. Come on. Come on. I want to see this advertisement. It no longer exists because it was an online web spot, unfortunately, but I do have a short film that I was in, Hallmark. So if you want to see that, I have posted that. Hello, Kitta. Before I read a book when I am in my ice bath. Ice bath? That sounds like a torment. Like, that sounds just awful. Kitta, you're getting pets from Mehmet Greens. I just remember the short where you traumatized the actor posing as a priest. I don't remember this. Remind me. That sounds vaguely familiar, but I cannot remember this because I don't have like a video of that. But that sounds like something I would do. Ice bath? I think that sounds pretty cool. Sealing that is also giving you pets, Kitten? I need to be able to see the screen. You have to sit down. And say name because doxing. I appreciate it, but you can send it to me. Like, send it to me. I just forget things. I might make a great dad after all that. We do know for a fact that puns are exactly what make dads great. Getting more pets from Mehmet. Your whiskers are tickling me. Kitta, I realize that you are part of the stream entertainment, but you're making this very difficult. Ice bath helps to calm my muscles. Really? It would make mine shrivel up. Like, wouldn't your muscles be more calmed by warmth? Like, I'm not, saying that you shouldn't enjoy what you enjoy. By all means, continue. It just baffles me. Couldn't be me. General Ketherick Thorm, it is with a heavy heart that I must announce the surrender. It is with heavy heart that I must announce the surrender of the Harper forces and its allies to your Dark Justiciar army under an unanimous agreement. Harper work against villainy and wickedness wherever they find it. So states our code, and so here we have acted. But I also know all too well how the statement continues. But they work ever mindful of the consequences of what they do. We cannot be party to the suffering of the people of Rythwin, and indeed of the great loss of life that this war will visit upon the Sword Coast, and perhaps beyond it. So it is written, and so let it be done. Kelvin Aronson, on behalf of the High Harper Council and its allies. 2 words are slashed across the bottom of the scroll. Surrender declined. They help reduce swelling. I used to have ice baths after rugby, but now I go with very hot showers. Surrender declined. Get wrecked. Basically, yeah, that's what happened.
The old remains sport green armor and garb. What banner did they march under?
It's interesting. I mean, it does make sense that it, reduces swelling, but At the same time, there's like, you know, things like Icy Hot that are supposed to help with, you know, muscle tension, and they do both. So I assume both things would help? Question mark. Ice bath after rugby is a choice. Can confirm. Really interesting. Like in the dead of summer, I absolutely take cold showers, right? Because no AC. But it's rough out there, man. Ice baths reduce muscle protein synthesis rates in response to resistance training. Interesting. Learning science. God, I love you guys. Thank you for providing more knowledge. Things that I absolutely could not provide to the chat. Kidde? Are you sitting down? Okay, I'm proud of you. Thank you. Oh, I'm fucking dying. They're not going to be able to make it, are they? No. I took an ice bath after a very hot race. I mean, yeah, if you need to like cool down, it does make sense. Like most of the time, I'm like, a hot tub would, you know, be good. I don't want to deal with those bitches, but I guess I should. Say that. This is not the way to go. This way. Here's the building. I hate this fight.
Never wanted the easy path.
I lost 7 kilos in that one race and had hallucinations. What?
For the taking.
And even fainted after the race. Thank you, Cookie. Even fainted after the race today. Jesus Christ! It is such a rough fight. I had to carry me out of my coffee to get to the bath. How did you lose 7? Wait, was it because like you sweated that much? 7 kilos of sweat? Yeah, I know I was spotted. It'd be nice if we could figure out that that's a thing here.
These boots have seen everything. I just want a little look.
Fuck's sake. Okay, come on, a little bit further, Lae'zel. And then I'm going to, Lae'zel. Thank you. Okay, you didn't have to run that far.
Blackith's will be done. Time for bitter business the light would fear to shine on.
The tree branch made me crowd myself for a second. I thought it was a giant worm. This one, yeah, here it comes. It really does look like. It's just coming in. Oh, come on, I know you're there. I would love to fireball with a bit more precision. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, that didn't go the way I wanted it to.
Concentrate.
Worm Shadow gonna get us? Yes, waste your turns dashing. Yes. I had to pull 669. 60N every turn. What is 660N? It's on my lower gears. Gave up that they were practically pulling the car. Newton. Learning things. You know what? I'm gonna let the others go first. Are you kidding me? 60 newtons if I'm not wrong. That tells me nothing, but I believe you. 7 HP? Are you kidding me?
Never a dull moment.
150 pounds of pulling pressure each turn. Jesus.
Still on my feet. What's the plan?
Kidding me?
Nothing will stand in my way.
So I'm also hitting you at disadvantage.
Let's end this.
I hate the fact that they can just teleport away with you.
I will ascend.
Oh, you little bitch.
Another fight. Let's go.
Come on, we'll do that again. One more time. Yes!
Need to stay focused.
I mean, at least we're not missing, even with disadvantage. I just wish the others were that good. Yeah, we're getting a little hurt here now. No, others first.
I am fury. I am death.
So I know they'll be able to get us out of this,
Make way.
On the victor's path. I found my mark.
Nice. Do it again, Will. So 27 turns into 20 laps into 150. Is it like the strain on the body that we're talking about here? I'm still not sure how this leads to weight loss.
Can't even catch my breath.
Like, it's possible there's something fundamentally that I'm just missing here, but like, is it sweat?
To focus.
Come on. This is painful. Fuck's sake. Yes. Okay, alright. Yeah, that's rough. That'll do it. That is indeed very rough.
Time to strike. Come on. Can't stay idle.
He's pulling a lot, and yes, sweat.
This is my time.
That sounds rough. Can we get here?
I know just what to do.
Well, that's something at least.
Fast. On my way.
That is. Nope. Alright. That's fine. So that one person knows what to do here, right? Self-sacrifice. Is it water weight or does it lead to general weight loss? It'd be fucking terrifying. We're kind of, doing poorly right now. You can get in there. Can you hit this fucker? Can't reach this nation. Oh, you little shit.
I won't give
Do we have any way of getting away? We do have a scroll. Missy stuff. Can't cast spells. Fuck! Okay, well. I still go rotted? Yes. I can maybe... Can't move. Alright, never mind.
I am fury.
Lae'zel?
Death. In my best interest.
Those fleeing boots, maybe. What fleeing boots? Because I don't think while you're, like, immobilized. Garroted? I don't know if that makes a difference. Water weight. She's patting you with a broom, but then she stabs all the people giving you issues. Exactly! Well, that was as fun a fight as I'm used to it being.
Better than nothing. Dream in red.
These little bitches. It's the way that they made her nicer. Lae'zel? I think she's great. I think the ultimate outcome was pretty solid. I honestly, I don't love really caustic characters. And it's my understanding that basically everybody was that way. And I think that would be overkill. What would be the guy like, oh no, baby, and hug you? Gale would be like, did you know crying is sign? Oh. So about right? Like in terms of likability, I didn't like her first. Exactly. Like I don't think that it was bad. I know there's tons of people that are salty about that, but I just not me. Like I trust them. I say that they've done some really stupid shit lately. So I don't trust them in that regard, but you know what I mean. There's nothing in these. I don't need to destroy them. May I burn the village down? This village? Yes, there's nothing else to burn down. You like poor sugar on characters? Listen, I love some fucking assholes so much. I love complex characters. But sometimes it gets to be too much if someone is too awful. As a second person, I always want to be nice to me. Exactly! Didn't like Shard at first, Suckleline and Lae'zel I warmed up to because I saw her as awkward as shit after I got past the anger. I still am not the biggest fan of Shadowheart, I'll be honest. I'm gonna say as quietly as possible. I don't like her that much, in part because of hypocrisy. Like, I tried to...
With a flick of the wrist.
My whole first run, I took her along with me. It's okay, I don't like Gale. I'm not Gale's biggest fan either. Listen, I'm a picky bitch, is what this comes down to. Moon Maiden, protect those of us who would not turn from you, no matter the consequence in this short life. Keep these artifacts of our devotion until such time as we may openly infuse our spirits with your white light once more. Grant cunning to my brother Halfred in his efforts to conceal the rest of your relics. Let the name Last Light not be important. Let your moon glow continue forever and fill our hearts. Well, that's not going to happen anymore.
Seluna Idol, really? Are you in need of a paperweight?
In part because of this attitude, for starters. But also, no, what pissed me off by far the most, and still does, quite honestly, is the, when you wake up in the middle of the night to the fight that Lae'zel and Shart are having. And so they had their little spat. And while Shart is holding a blade to her neck, is like, can I trust you, Lae'zel? Can I trust you not to pull a blade on me? And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck do you think you're doing literally right now? It pisses me off so bad. Shart threw me because she was so nice and she was so angry and she was so nice it was too much. It's like I tolerate her, she gets better, but she's not my fave. I don't vibe with her. I really don't. I'm actually being so rude to me, but her character development is chef's kiss. I totally neglected her my first playthrough. No, I took her along the whole time because I was like, I'm giving her a shot. I'm giving her a chance. And then, oh my god, okay. So what actually pissed me off, that's how I vibe check all my friends with the blade to the throat. I mean, respect. It annoys me when she said, right, yes, it's so hypocritical. But no, so my first playthrough, I didn't know that you could face off with
What's inside?
with Balthazar early. I only knew that you could, like, you end up facing him right in the final boss fight that you have there, that you can have there. So I thought that was just that. Which is not the case. You can fight him earlier, and it's what you should do, in fact. For your own good, because otherwise he just keeps thunder waving everyone off the platform and they just insta-die. So if you want to die a quick death, it's great, I guess. So my issue with this. During that fight, Shart was thunder waved off the edge of the cliff, and of course, as soon as the fight is over, I was pulled into conversation. And I got to have an amazing conversation with Aelin. It nearly made me cry. I loved it so much. It was so deeply moving. And then I leave the place and bring Shart back, obviously. And she's like, "You're lucky I'm not killing you right now. I'm going to leave forever. I cannot believe you. You would do this to me." And I'm like, bitch, you died. This was not on me. And so she just left the party. I had to reload. And then I didn't get, for one thing, that scene way nicer than the one you get with Shart. And that pisses me off. The fact that you have to take her along also pisses me off, mind you. Because that feels restrictive. But I vastly prefer the scene when it's just me and Aelin having a little powwow. And then the one with Shart, it's still moving, but far less so. She left on my run too because I didn't take her with me. Exactly. This is so Astarion doesn't even get that mad if you go deal with Cazador alone. He accepts that. He is not the precious little princess that's like, no, I need you to take me along, actually. There's a lot of love for Shart and Phantom, which fair if you like her, but I just don't. I have issues. I have issues. And they stem from these big things. So if she improves, but I still am like, but you're so fucking annoying. But you're so fucking annoying. All characters have flaws, and I love that, but oh my fucking god, I tried so hard with Shart, but yeah, did a run with her in my group to give her a chance, and like I was missing nothing. Exactly! And so nowadays, I know there's nothing in these pots. I have to. So nowadays, anytime I play with me and me. Which is to say, I'm romancing 2 people. And that means in order to not have her leave the party, I have to install a mod.
Sitting around for months here, and all of a sudden you turn up, and everything is turned upside down.
Happy Cat 42013, thank you so much for the follow. I love that you followed while I'm in the middle of a fucking rant about how much I dislike a character. It bodes well. I appreciate you. You are so welcome here. What was I saying? before I was like, oh my god. Yeah, thank you for the follow. I could wax and wane about Astarion from a trauma PTSD since Bit did on my Tumblr, but like, at least he knows he's a twat. Exactly! A free cat. Happy cat. Happiest cats. Love happy cats. Thank you. Playing BG3 for the first time, looking for friends to play with. Oh my god! Oh, that's so fun! Listen, if you, you can join my Discord if you wanted to see if anyone there wanted to play, because I think someone might. We have a whole, gaming thing where people play together quite a bit, actually. So if you want to join there, you totally should. If a mod would be so kind as to do the exclamation mark Discord thing.
Need to find a way forward.
I hope you're enjoying BG3. It is an amazing game. Absolutely amazing. No matter how much I may complain about certain characters. Do tell me how far you are in the game so I don't spoil you anything. I want to be careful of that. There's nothing in these. There's never anything in these. I have a problem. It's like the herbs, but less useful.
Might be useful.
I mean, sometimes it's useful, but you know. There's a tripwire here, I know. Can someone else notice it, please? Thank you. Don't walk in! Doesn't matter how well you know the game. Sometimes the characters will still run straight into what you don't want them to. There could be something to say. Exactly. Sometimes the occasional one will have rotten food in it. Do I know which one? No. Am I going to check them all? Yes. That's why I like to do something at the end of the day where I just come in and I fireball the entire arena twice. So I make sure all of them break so that I can just take whatever was in there out. We just sink into the... Okay, no, we just fell. And we just climbed back up. What the I have never seen this before. That was wild. Excuse me. Official interrogation transcript. Harper in charge. Kaladove Everspring. Transcriber. Luna Shorn. Your name. Doll. Doll Timber, ma'am. Occupation. That pose, though, we're slaying. More ways than one. Farmer man. Potatoes. A farmer. How many guards is Storm stationed at the south wall, Doll Timber? What do you mean, south wall? Do not play the fool with me, Timber. The Moonrise south wall. I don't know, I swear it. Liar! Write this down, Luna. Thorm's spy refuses to cooperate. Harper measures required. I said write it down! You're great at interrogation, dude. Doing a great job! I forgot why I was seeing this chart. Baby's first interrogation, and not very effective one at that. Great impression of the Harpers if you haven't met them. I agree, it's rough. It's like, oh, okay, alright, so these people just torture people when they don't give them the answers they want to hear? Yeah, okay. Oh, look, there was something in one of them. There was a key. Now, would I ever need this key, considering that I just lockpick everything? Probably not. But, you know, it's the thought that counts. This will bring us to Rythwin Town. I love the ominous green curtains. I really do. They're so atmospheric. Let's get this fast travel point real quick. I both love and hate how much I have like turned this game into just things to do step by step. Like mechanically, but like at the same time, I enjoy playing that way. I really do. In part because it means I can show you guys things that you maybe have not seen yet. I really do enjoy that. Because I think there isn't a single secret that I have left in this game. And if there is, we find it together. Which I think did happen in this game, because it was the one where when you're in the place with all of the Dwagar, that you can go further left and get stuff there. That was an amazing discovery. Like, I realize that that's tiny, but I still enjoy it so much. Love you guys. Love you guys very much. Help wanted. With what?
Here goes nothing.
Hauliers and merchants wanted. Sail the silvery seas, gaze upon the gate. No experience required.
The question is, are we going to go in there and deal with all of these encounters can be dealt with just with speech checks. Is it gonna go that way? I have no idea. I am slowly running out of spell slots, but I'm also, this is my one day where I get to have that plus 1d4 bonus to all weapon attacks, which I don't really want to lose yet, especially if I end up being pulled into a fight that I've never had. I guess that would be a new experience, but you know, it's not something that I'm like desperately itching to have. You stay on? Nope. You know, if you take out the those cultists, I might need a little bit. Actually, never mind. It's not going to shine anyway. It's just going to go out, I assume. So if you deal with those cultists right away, right after crossing over into the Shadow Cursed lands, no Harpers die with that expedition. And I would argue that Karnas, who again, I know loads of people are all over that Drider. To which I say, to each their own. No, I'm looking at all the money I can be picking up now. It's a much harder fight when you're fighting all the other guys at the same time, you know? That one Harper though. Branthos? Are we talking about the same one? Did I immediately nail which one we're talking about? Because I know one of my friends, who's a longtime friend of mine actually, who I met through Ultimate Games. She is so thirsty for Harbor Branthos. And I get it. His name is Francis Branthos, like Branthos, I think. Unless you're telling me his name is Francis, in which case I don't know who we're talking about. But if it's Harper Branthos, then I understand. If it is the one I'm thinking of, which I think it is. Yes, okay, I knew it! That's the one, yup. Worth thirsting over, TBH. I know my friend was like, oh, I need to fix it. There are no fix about him yet, and I don't think she has, but you know, someone should. Which, the BG3 Writers Discord was doing a thing where they were like, rare pair fix. You should submit this as like a rare pair fic as part of this challenge thing. And I was intrigued because I have written for what I consider to be rare pairs. It was like fics that have fewer than 5 fics. for that pairing, and like I was like, oh, okay, that is rarer than I usually go. It depends on the fandom though. There's one fandom where I'm the only fic, which is saying something. The wood elf fighter that looks like a 19-year-old sounds about right. I don't think he looks 19 necessarily. I think he's cute. And also with elves, you know, you don't know. They could be any age.
Cheese from the Dale lands. Or what's left of it.
B. Furs was up to his old tricks, the damn rat. Tried to sail right past without paying toll. A half-dozen crates this time, as if we'd miss a shipment that large. Transfer them to impound, and no funny business. We seized 2 chalices just days ago, 1 silver, 1 gold, but it seems they grew legs and walked off. Odd, isn't it? I'm not pointing fingers, mind you, but if those chalices don't walk right on back, Garen Goth will want answers, and she'll be asking you first. J. Actually, there is a place here.
Silks from Cormier, it says. All the way from Thay.
Oh.
Jewels and gems, probably. One's still in there.
But only one. Alas, alack. But no, there is actually a, is it this building? I think it's this building. There's a trick to this building. There is a space that you can go to. So in this case, I actually might be able to show you guys some new stuff. I have forever been bitter about that Shadowheart thing because I love that cutscene so much where we get to help Aelin, and it really always makes me every time bitter because I feel like it's, quite frankly, I think it's bad game design. I'll say it, because I think that you should allow the player to experience things like that without a massive consequence like that, where like, okay, a party member will leave you unless you only experience this thing this way. Like in many instances, I can agree with that kind of logic. I really can. I know there's loads of instances that are like that, where it's completely valid. But in this instance, I'm like, this seems weird, especially when that scene is so moving. Why would you not want to at least give your players an option? Not to mention, like, Shard is of everybody. Shard is literally the only character who is like who you're required to take along for like a quest. This one just feels so inconsequential in the grand. Exactly. Like, she's literally the only character that you are required to bring along in order to make sure that she doesn't leave your party. And I think that's bullshit. None of the other characters require that. Ophelia, I also hated that Astarion is pulling a dag on you first time you meet him. I would have never taken him along if not weren't for the FOMO. I mean, I get that it's like part of his character arc, but I know that ends up turning a lot of people off, and that's a damn shame. I also wish, quite frankly, that the game didn't give you the option to stake him. I'll say it. I'll say it. Like, you would have to manually click on the attack button, is what I'm saying. Kitty, yes. Kitta, you're back. Esper says hello. This is the door. I think this is the door. You're getting pets from Mehmet? Like, you have to know to go in there. And meal. And ceiling dad. Otherwise it's really easy to miss this whole basement area. And there's a secret room off the basement as well. Oh, simple life. I see Kitty, I pet. Relatable. Kitta has gotten greedier for pets as she's gotten older. Which is her right. Of course it is. There's always with the paw. Where she's like, Mom, You've stopped petting. Keep petting, bitch. And the one meme with the drunk person who leaves lipstick on their cat. Yes! Oh my god, I love that meme. Relatable. Fully relatable. I always want to give them kisses. They deserve kisses.
That's curious.
How very dare you, I know, being willing to give kisses. Secret room. Now, those lines were going the wrong direction, but we're not going to harp on that. I also think it's kind of misleading, especially for new players. Like, unless the game explicitly would need to tell you, I think the game ought to tell you multiple times, like warn you, with other characters saying, hey, shouldn't Shadowheart be here for this or something like that. You doing carnival tomorrow? Is it carnival tomorrow? It's Thursday. It's not even a Tuesday. Is it Carnivale in some places? I guess that's actually your answer. Weiberfastnacht. I will be teaching. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be teaching the Gordon riots, which is to say, no, I'm not teaching. I am actually just an overglorified, in my current position, I'm just an overglorified babysitter. I'm not doing the teaching. I am simply there to facilitate discussion amongst the students. In this case, they even are supposed to do that themselves. And you know what? I'm paid for about that much work, so that's fine by me. Let me! I know, there's gonna be something inside it, and I'm not gonna be able to grab it. Yep. Yep. This is such bullshit! I wish, I know they're not gonna care enough to go in and move those items that you can't reach, but like, man, do I wish they did. Oh, this is not space. You guys don't need to come. I do think that it is misleading, right? Because if you're a new player, you start playing this game, and you aren't taking Shadowheart along, and suddenly you just find out that she's absolutely fucking pissed. Maybe characters should warn you, like, hey, don't you want to take Shadowheart along for this? I think that that's only fair, because otherwise you're going to completely unknowingly lose a one of your party members. And I assume most people wouldn't want that. I did complain a lot about that hypocritical scene while we were playing, but that only makes sense. This messy financial ledger records an import tax charged to merchants by the Rythwind toll house. The tax was clearly excessive and included gems and jewelry in addition to gold. Several notes are scribbled on the final page. Trade slowing, merchants scared of Ketheric, nervous of war. He will not take my due. And then he did. I really, more than anything else, I really want a Thorm family tree because it makes no damn fucking sense to me. It really doesn't. Are these people his children? Does Isabel have siblings? Are they his siblings? Because the one guy is like father about him. But Isabel never mentions, like, oh yeah, my brother who turned into a monster. which I guess like you wouldn't talk about that, but at the same time, I'm like, I feel like there's
close.
more information needed here.
I can feel it.
Like how close?
The absolute. Its power.
Oh, it's
is
over
strong
there, I
here.
think. Yep, there it is. How old are they all? Exactly! That would answer so many questions already. Like, it make any sense. Because they all are somehow obviously related to Thorm, and they use his name, but there are some questions there left unanswered. What is this? What? Miss Ward, what are you doing here? Oh, it's this. I thought this only happened back in camp.
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears.
I didn't know this could happen outside
You've
of
got
camp.
a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil, and a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out.
Since when does she do that here? Right? That's what I'm saying! Like, I'm so used to this happening back in camp. Voting is live. We've got, and this is our problem, how exactly? Forget it, this asset can rot. If this devil is so powerful, how did they manage to get captured? She says she can't wait. It had to happen now. I always go for this one because it feels like an appropriate question, but oh shit, now I don't know how many people voted. I'm gonna assume the PC people have it, because there's a couple here, so I assume we'll go with 3. We'll go with 3.
Well, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting her priorities fixed. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure.
Unpleasant creature.
I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Stink flesh, though. Voting's live. We can either just agree or we can say we'll rescue your asset on that one condition. Vesper says 1. Computer says 2, which is surprising to me. Are we sure? Now 2 people say 1. People on PC, can you vote on what you want? It won't influence your vote specifically, but I have to. 1 takes it. Okay, yeah, all right. I was like, is it 1 person that voted on 2? All right, now we're very clear. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. All right, 1 condition.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
I love the Pusheen pajamas covered in blood. Okay, voting is live. We've got telling Will in our minds to trust us. End the pact, or shaking our heads. Can I get a tie break? From chat, perhaps? I know there's a delay, but waiting. Oh, great, a 3-way tie. Now I really need a tie break from chat. This is beautiful. This is a peak Bluetooth fail. Incredible. I only wish there were more options so we could properly, Alright, 2 now takes it. With 2 of them. Alright. Thank you, guys.
A doubtful Will catches his breath, but says nothing. And your connection fades.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
4 is never mind. You can see the others. Voting's live. We've got intimidation. Let the cult infect the asset. There's history. Trying to remember things about devils and their contracts. Or performance, which we're going to undoubtedly be best at because we are a bard. Say a pact-breaking chant, and chant a series of pseudo-infernal verses. Alright, intimidation has it. We should be pretty good at that. Let's fucking go.
Incredible. You actually think you hold the winning hand? Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
Was not expecting that to happen here.
Something over there.
Which makes sense. Thank you guys for stepping up. I appreciate it. Stepping up and stepping in. Oh, Will wants to chat.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mazora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole.
Yeah, that's Mizora, alright. Get to come back? I know, I had the same thought. Alright, voting is live. Could have avoided all of this hassle if we would have just sacrificed him to the fish people. What hassle? We're going there anyway! 4 is any idea who this devil is that needs freeing. The others are, she'll be gone soon enough. Do this mission and Mizora will free you. It's not like you have a choice. Or I thought you were supposed to hunt devils. Doesn't this violate your contract? She'll be gone soon enough. Do this mission and Mizora will free you from the pact.
Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it, but I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. Can already feel her scheming. She won't let me go without a fuss. Trust me on this.
Alright, next thing to ask. You guys are free to vote. It's possible we're going to be able to say all of this, but I don't think so. I don't know. We'll find out together. Either way, voting is live. I await your command, chat. I thought you were supposed to hunt devils. Doesn't this violate your contract?
The same thought crossed my mind. I'm only to hunt the infernal, the demonic, and the heartless. But nowhere was it stated that I can't help one. Either we find it, or I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front line of the blood war.
Mizora certainly plays for keeps anyway.
Okay, alright. I was correct that we can't choose everything. Alright, voting is live. We've got it's not gonna happen. You mean too much to the Sword Coast, which interesting way of wording that. That's horrifying. I'm so sorry. So you're bound to be a Lemure no matter what, or you are everything Karlach accused you of being. I'm not sorry for you. Even Master, I see you. I'm giving the rest of chat a chance. Alright, now that's a tie break. I need a tie break. Guilty. I figured. I know it was you pressing those. Oh, I love a good 3-way split. We can make it a 4-way split, guys. If we're only working a little harder, we can make sure this is a 4-way tie. I believe in you. Alright. Miel says 1. It's not gonna happen. You mean too much.
And it means everything to me. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right.
Gonna head out, but love to you all. Love you, Vespers! Have a great rest of the day. We're not gonna go that much longer. I don't want to move it. I want to grab it. I'm just extending a bit because it's gonna be the last Wednesday stream for a while. Gotta get to dissertating. I'll work hard and then come back triumphant. And there's a leave option. You derive me of my pleasure. I'm sorry. I'll grab it next time. I promise. I love how your immediate answer to all things is don't deal with any of it. Just go. It's that one meme, right? If shit sucks, hit the bricks. I'm just picturing you that way. You're just at all times ready to hit the bricks. I respect it. I respect it very much. Just hit the bricks, exactly. Oh, but while I have you guys here, it's like a hair's breadth away from that project being out there. And I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited for it. You have no idea. Something was here that I could... No. Any bodies to loot? No.
Moonrise Towers at last. Make no mistake, I will have answers about these gay tadpoles.
Easy, Lae'zel. We need answers, yes. But you catch more flies with honey than vinegar.
That's a lie, actually.
Perhaps that doesn't translate. I don't know if Githyanki have honey, or vinegar, or flies, even. Let's just show some restraint.
It's a
I'm
very...
capable of restraint, just as you're capable of raw fury. I trust we'll find reason to exercise both here.
Gay.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I know there's a fight up here, but I don't know where we have to go to first get to it. Does it start on the other side? I should probably take some health potions, honestly. Okay, that helps a bit. We are a bard. I'm such a fucking dumbass. I have Song of Rest. We'll do that after this. I was like, man, it sure would be nice to have a bard around. We are a fucking bard. Fucking genius, Tam. You're doing so good. It's like, man, what a great time for Song of Rest. Yeah, no shit. You coming up? You wanna come up? Come on.
Oh, my hand slipped.
Come on up. I know you need more room with your sister. Come on. Hello, Cookie. Oh my god, Cookie. Oh, you never come visit. I know why you're here. I know it's the heating pad, but chat still gets to benefit from it. Hello, my love. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, they're all spread out. No nice cluster for me to fireball. Sweet Cookie, can you turn around? You're blocking my vision a little. Oh, you're getting pets from Mia? I love you. Here, turn around. Sit down. There you go. Now she starts purring. You guys can see her.
Still in shadow.
Yes, my love?
That statue. The man wears saloonite armor and seals. I A relic from an unholy age.
Surprise!
Strength in silence. I'm going in.
Oh, wow, well that was not necessary, but I respect the hustle, Will.
What's next, I wonder?
Cookie?
Need to press onward.
You can't nose the mic. I need that. How did you even see her? She was entirely out of field of view. Cookie, you're getting pets from Micah.
Let's see what you hide.
Yes? What is it, my love? I love you.
At the ready.
And bonus action stab. Why not?
Swift and lethal. Taste my fury.
You might not be worth action searching for. Unless this doesn't require a bonus action, so I could still jump over. Maybe I will do it. If I use... Oh, that doesn't make sense. Maybe I'll just jump. Oh, wow, he doesn't have an op attack? Why? Oh, thank you for this up-close view of the grass. Enlightening. Nice. Let's fucking go, Lae'zel. What is it, my love? Going down for post-therapy nap. Have a good time, so everyone. Have a good nap, Micah! I'm so glad you got to stop in. Stream won't go on for much longer anyway. I forgot to set this as his fucking packed weapon. I am the dumbest motherfucker alive. I was like, why is he only getting one attack? Well, that explains it.
Can't afford to let up. Got to press on.
Oh, it's because it blinded them. That's why. That's how they knew. Yeah, that'll do it. I'm also gonna go lay down for a bit. Talk to you later, guys. Wish me luck. Alright. Have a good rest, Ceiling Dad. I'm glad you got to stop in.
On the move. Blood comes easy these days. I'm coming for you.
Boarding.
Forever dauntless. Here goes nothing.
Is Rift streaming? Or not? Did I? Why can he do it twice now? This doesn't make sense. Is it set as...
Keep going.
Maybe. I don't know anymore. That'll do it. never remember which one is the starting one, and I always have to do it over again. Thank you! Thank you. Appreciate you guys. I think I actually got it in the correct order this time.
Walk in death.
Come on, notice the third one. Oh, it was here. Perfect.
Over there.
Ah, there you are. I was like, I do know more people went down. Shame shadows can't drop loot. Alright, let's see here now. Oh, Luke Dale's playing. Alright, we'll raid him, sure. Why not? First though, I need to appreciate you guys. With the ominous music playing, of course. Here we go. Credits. Thank you guys so much to the new follows. And, oh, which reminds me. And of course to the resubs and the gifted subs. And so much thanks to the mods as well. But also Sneaky Octopus. I totally forgot to say thank you for the follow. Did I say that? Maybe I didn't forget it. Who knows? Not me. Alright, let's raid. Stick around for like 2 seconds, guys. Hang in there with me. And thank you so much for coming to hang out for the last Wednesday stream in a while. I really appreciate it. I really had a lot of fun. There we go. Starting raid. Is it starting? Okay, ready in 10 seconds, 9 seconds. See you, Tam. Thank you for hanging out. Alright, 30 views. Come on, ready. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright. Bye, guys. Love you.